As soon as I followed the girl that Maul was liking in
Renee.
Yeah.
Shout out to Renee.
Yeah.
I have no idea who Joe was talking about, but okay.
There's too many Renees on your page.
This girl that you met one day on your way back from John Jay. I clicked on another picture. Oh no, I clicked on whoever we were talking about last podcast. I wanted to bring it again. I clicked on it and read some comments. Who do I see? And we're gonna have to introduce that as a segment here.
Who do I see?
Like who?
Peekaboo.
Who do I see?
I saw you
right there underneath Honey
I
Dip's
Spy
comments. You guessed it.
It was me?
None other than one of the best rappers in the world.
Oh, I'm about to say, not me.
One of the most. We waiting on an album from this guy.
Really?
Jay Electronica.
Joe.
Definitely Joe.
He's not one of the best.
The Prince.
Oh,
no, he get no. His
He's talking about me.
The Prince.
Like, you see how you be like, yo, I saw you as soon as I peeped, and you was right there? Every time I peeped, Sci-Hi was already there.
Fam, but have y'all heard his album? His last album?
Of course, I love it.
So, I love it too. It's one of my favorite albums still. So,
You
when
give
you
a
see
wordplay?
amazing.
Oh, yeah, no, right to the point.
With some heart emojis.
Yeah, amazing. It's amazing.
It's amazing. Was it amazing?
It was amazing, probably.
And you know what it made me realize? That the blue checks stand out.
No, they do. They do.
You trying to get your point across?
They put them to the top, too.
Because I'm looking like...
I'm trying to find.
Sci ain't the one that I want to see amazing.
But it's
like
amazing, though.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I want to interview him about.
Yeah. What
was amazing in that moment for you?
Yeah.
The lighting.
You know how it was, man.
I can't find it. I had tweeted Sci-Hi
You niggas got to stop.
with a compliment recently about a beat he should get on. And I went to his page and saw him giving up the thirst crazy. Oh,
Sci-Hi?
I know. Yeah. Sci-Hi is flagrant with
Fam,
all his internet
The
actions.
way y'all talk about, Maul, you right there. He be right there before me.
No, Maul's not even in the same category.
I thought I was attacking the
Sci-Hi.
algorithms. No, Sci-Hi has attacked the algorithms.
Niggas got to give Joe a little credit. Whatever I bag, it don't be from the amazing.
Wait, what?
At least you privately
It
do
don't.
that.
Yeah, it don't be off the. Yo, it's amazing out there. Damn. With the heart emojis. Nah.
Yeah, that's how he giving it up. Fuck it.
It's nastiness. Anyway, welcome to episode 304 of the JBP Joe Budden podcast. I'm your humble, gracious, grateful, and highly favored, or lowly favored, depending on who's doing the talking, host Joe Budden, here with a few of my nearest and dearest friends. J Bone is here. White Thought is here. Whiter Thought is here.
The whitest of thoughts.
According to his skin, what's it called? The Villanova?
Yeah, the Villanova.
He's whiter now.
That's true.
No, you would be whiter if he has Villanova.
No, his Villanova gets whiter.
The fact that y'all saying Villanova is hilarious.
What's Villanueva?
It's
Yeah.
not.
That's how you
No, it's
properly.
not
That's how you
Villanova.
properly
Me
pronounce
and
it.
Villanueva.
Y'all Eskimo brothers? That's nasty.
Just look at your life, man. Like, when you lay down at night and you just like replay your life, like how it be playing to you, like how it come across.
And why is Rick Brunson in the Villanueva's there?
Yeah, Rick Brunson. And shout out to Rick Brunson.
Great guy.
Girls will put you in beef with a nigga that you have no problem with. Yeah, I watched some of them games at the Garden.
Gave it his best.
Listen, Rick went
He
off
showed
for
up.
a year.
Yeah, he showed up.
Yeah.
Showed up.
Shout out to Rick, man.
Yeah, man.
The fuck.
Good guy, man. But why? I know.
I want to know some. Well, Parks and Jeff Goldblum, so that's funny.
That's hilarious.
That's funny.
I win.
I don't know that yet.
Jeff just put out an album.
Rory
That's
ain't
true.
getting it. Well, Rory don't think he has Eskimo brothers.
When did I say that? You used to be thinking
I'm
shit.
lying.
Damn. I think I came on here.
I'm lying on you, Rory.
Yeah, no.
Y'all don't know that's all we do here?
Yeah, that's all.
On this pod admitted that I walk around the tri-state and run
Give me a
into
head nod,
way
like,
too
yo,
many that
what's
I'd
up,
like to
fam?
know about.
Rory got a lot of black Eskimo brothers.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Probably only black Eskimo brothers.
That might be it. Yeah, Rory.
No.
Yo, white people are so slick. Yo, why Ancestry.com only show you your white family?
Where did this vitiligo come from?
Yeah. Yo, come on, man.
It wasn't Scotland.
They got it.
It wasn't Scotland. You didn't get the Villanova from there?
I didn't.
I definitely didn't.
How you know?
I got my shit right from Harlem. Right from Harlem.
You say you got it from Harlem?
Yeah.
I don't want y'all to make me laugh too much because now I'm fucking self-conscious and the fans be saying that my laugh sound like a car that can't start and shit. Say
Funny.
Say Vaughn, what time stamp we at, nigga? The fuck is you?
Yeah, but the funny shit is waking up and then reading that. Like, yo, your laugh sound like, it's like, yo, come on, I just got up. like y'all niggas coming at me like,
Yo,
Yeah,
now
they
that'd
be
be the
killing
worst.
my laugh.
That'd be the worst when you really first wake up and check your mentions and they be
Kill
right.
me.
They be right about the joke.
Nah, my laugh is crazy. It's a little, you know what I mean? Anyway, man, shout out to our Spotify viewership, our YouTube listenership. Shout out to our first and last time listeners and everybody in between. This episode is dedicated to y'all.
That was your superstar point. Superstar.
I was trying to be more to the point.
No, I'm open to the presidential. I'm electing.
that's it.
I'm going to Mole's house to hang out. Y'all think I'm lying.
No,
And
one day.
I will text y'all too and let y'all know when I'm going an hour before.
with the address.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, we pulling up.
Don't try not let me in either.
Nah, come on.
How is, hold on, let me hit the drops, hold up.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out where you like to eat on your Uber Eats, and I'm gonna be the bike. I'm gonna pull up.
Now walk it up.
No, Joe Budden. No, Rory and Ma.
Parks. It's Parks.
What's happening?
You're not cool to me. You're not tough to me. You're not the measuring stick of what street niggas listen to.
True.
I'm sorry.
You were doing the intro, and then you just texted.
Because I'm supposed to be a whole nother place right now. And they're like, hey, are you close?
Yeah, right around the corner.
I am sitting on the couch starting some shit.
I'm looking for parking. It's crazy out here.
Yeah, man.
Just beginning a podcast.
Yeah, no, that's kind of wild. They about to be mad. Hold up.
Who's they?
The world will never know, Rory.
Okay.
The algorithm.
I think we'll know.
I just thought maybe with the
Still.
turtleneck and the scarf combo that maybe maybe you had somewhere to go
An
because
appearance.
it's hot in here.
And that
You gotta host it?
And that is the hate. I heard you.
I heard you. You're right there.
That was funny. Don't do that. And I don't like what Rory is doing right now because y'all niggas are haters on the low.
So?
Like Rory.
Wait,
So
on
what?
the low,
Rory knows that my outfit looked better with the jacket.
it did.
So why you going? I mean, now I'm fat in a tight turtleneck.
Nipples
now,
poking through.
Now they want no shots.
now you're like, oh, where you headed?
There's a reason I'm sweating right now. I have on a tight white shirt under this.
Can't come
I'm
off.
not taking this
Yeah,
off.
can't come off.
I'm not showing my stomach to,
Yeah, yeah.
to 1.5 million people.
No, you know what's funny? Come on, Rory, say that shit again. Nah, that's what's funny. I wanted to wear the jacket for the podcast, but I thought it would look weird.
You would look nuts with that jacket.
Maul
sitting on a couch.
does it once a week.
What?
You wear your jacket during the pod.
No, I don't.
He never does.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen him wear a
talking
jacket.
about?
He wears a nice
Not a
hoodie.
vest.
He does wear a nice jacket to the podcast.
You've never kept a vest on during the pod?
A vest?
Maul be like
Bulletproof.
bundled
he
up.
wears,
bulletproof.
He wears the bulletproof under the sweatshirt.
Well, come on, Godfather Harlem.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not the godfather of all.
Oh, the godson of Harlem.
I'm not the
Godfather of the
all.
Bronx.
Are you the
Yeah.
Are you the niece? Are you the work niece of Harlem?
Rory's.
What's that area of the Bronx I won't go to? Gunplay? What's it called?
Gun Hill Road.
Gun Hill. Yeah, you the Godfather of Gun Hill.
I'm not the godfather. He said, yeah, you're the godfather.
You are.
No, I'm not.
You didn't
man.
provide the guns to Gun Hill?
No.
Where'd he get him?
You ever
That's all he
provide
thought about
guns
it.
to somebody? That shit almost got me. Yo, the other day, when you hit 40, you just start thinking back on life. I almost got killed at least 5 times.
Oh, yeah.
At least
You
5.
always think back
You gotta
about
really
some
thank
situations
God
like,
for
how the
just
fuck
you
did I
being-
make it out of there?
Yeah, I've been,
God,
I've been in
damn.
too many shootouts for being me.
Selling
Yeah.
guns is really.
That's a
Like,
dangerous
yeah.
game, yeah.
I can think of some things you should sell that you probably shouldn't be doing because it's dangerous. Selling guns is nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's high on the list.
That's a crazy trade.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
high on the list.
I have allegedly sold guns when I had never shot one.
So you
I don't know.
Your
Right.
recommendations were
I don't know how
trash.
this performs, but you'll love it.
Y'all gotta
You'll
really
love
think
it.
about. Come on.
I don't know how this performs, but you'll love it. Don't worry about it. It'll keep them niggas off of you. selling guns and never shot one.
Remember
Really think about how sick that is.
That's crazy.
just as sick as when Jay said we buy Glocks with bodies on them.
I felt them.
No, I'm not doing that on Hove Day. On Hove. I'm not
Hove
doing
weekend?
It's Hove week.
Nah,
It's Hove week.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah.
Nope.
We can't do that.
Nope.
Yo,
Don't
Maul,
do that.
speaking of which, thanks for
Come on, Maul.
You know what I mean?
Come on, man.
Putting the catalog on Spotify.
Yes, thank you,
I
Maul.
had nothing to do. I don't
Yeah,
know
right.
anybody.
Maul
that-
made the call. Put Tight on Spotify together. Kind
Called
of
X.
a liaison of
Called
sorts.
X. Called Biggs.
I wouldn't even know who to call.
Say, yo, Emery, put this together.
Yeah, that's how I went. That's exactly how I went. Send everything. Send the stems.
Send the stems.
I told Emery, yo, send Spotify all the stems. I hit Tata, send them everything, man. All the unreleased shit.
Everything?
Everything. All the unreleased shit. Come on, get this shit spinning, man. Let's attack these streams.
Like,
Yeah.
this nigga's crazy. What's wrong with
Pass
Hov?
Tata a hot gun. That shit steaming hot.
Pass burner.
Blast burner and pass burner.
This Hove is fucking crazy. Tata might have to win fucking right hand man of the decade, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
He's up there.
Yeah.
He did. Even on the Everything Is Love shit.
He won last decade too.
Tata take care of my kids after he's done grieving.
Yeah. Like, yo, get over that shit.
Get over that shit. I got kids.
Yeah. Take care of my kids, B.
Like, damn.
That's
Nah,
big.
grieve, but then get over that shit.
Look at the whole Avengers.
We back.
Happy birthday, man. Did
Yeah.
we say happy birthday to Jay?
We did.
No,
Yeah,
We didn't, right?
Briefly.
not the way we should have.
Yeah, no.
Well, 50.
Why we didn't do that?
Thanks, Jay.
Because I feel like a loser highlighting December 4th.
Well, the way I put it is, it's a song. It's the intro to a great album. That's why I remember the date. Mm-hmm. That's how I put in my brain that I know his birthday.
Well, Jay-Z turning 50 years old is something.
That's a huge deal.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think that we have paid enough money, and I'm cool with that because I'd rather get into it at the live shows, but I don't really think we've paid enough attention to Puff and Hove turning 50 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a really big deal.
it is.
And while all the happy birthday and whole 50 hashtags are nice, like, we need to really get into like the timeline of things with these gentlemen. Actually, Puff turning 50 is what kind of made me think of all the times that I almost got clipped. Mm-hmm. Because Puff and Hov have just been through a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. And to come out where they came out, like as two black men from hip hop, from the streets, to be billionaires
From where they started to where they are now at their 50th.
with all of the different hurdles that was put in front of both of them. Like, really think, like, Hove's story is one of a kind, unique. Puff has flourished at every single thing he tried. Alcohol, clothes, TV, A&Ring, labeling. That's no small feat. It's no. I don't want to dick ride too much, but like, when will we see it again?
Hopefully to the anomaly of their story, not so much with the Drake and Coles.
Drake and who?
Cole and
The TDE,
Kendrick.
the
Cole and
TDE
Kendrick.
family.
Yeah, they're so unique that I don't want to make comparisons, but I think that story will continue with those three.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anybody right now in the industry that is even can be compared to or even on the same.
Can't.
Hove's story, if it was a movie, would be a fictional movie.
Yeah, it would.
It would be a fictional. That
It
doesn't
seems
happen.
unreal. Yeah, it's one of those stories. But I think more importantly,
So with Puffs.
yeah,
Puffs too.
absolutely.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're definitely
I think more importantly, this gives a lot of people. These are like they're icons. These are two people we can look at and say it's possible. You know what I mean? Like, because of these two men, a lot of things that we do and the way we think has changed. You know what I mean? Like, we believe because of them. We know that it can happen because of them, and it's not as far fetched as it used to seem for us or used to feel. Like, sometimes you look at people and that's in a spotlight and feel like, that could never happen.
Do you correlate Hov with like Martin Luther, any of our spiritual leaders? Not spiritual leaders, but
I know where you're going. Those type of figures, yes, I do.
because I do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
would
got
have to only because the impact that the hip hop culture has had on the world. We would have to take two of the biggest figures from the culture and say that they are of that same type of, people look at them in those type of ways where they just instill a sense of pride and belief that, that we're kings and we're queens, and that we could flourish on this earth and do whatever we want to do and be successful.
I totally agree with you. I just don't, when you use the term hip hop, which is natural, that boxes it for me. And I don't really attribute that to the greatness of Hov. I think you could ascribe his words, a no beat, a cappella, and the impact that they have on generations upon generations, having zero to do with music, life lessons, historical shit, just different shit. It's in the form of hip hop, but it's using your voice as an instrument and the impact that it has.
It's no different from to me, Jay is and Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, they were speakers. They used words. The way they formulated words and thinkers and forward thinkers and
doers.
So the only thing with the difference is Jay did it over a beat. You know what I mean? Like the way he constructed his words and his beliefs was just over music. It's just music was the background. But absolutely, I look at these two as those type of figures for sure.
Come on, race relations, relate.
I relate. Absolutely.
Y'all fuck with these guys.
We could do a 4-hour podcast
That is true.
on how I feel
That's
about
true.
Jay-Z. That's why I'm saving
And Puff, don't do that.
Yeah.
Puff too. Yeah, absolutely. Puff.
Absolutely. And like I said,
I was on this podcast saying I think Puff is the greatest ear ever.
I
like
know.
I could go on forever
That's why
about
I was
these
adding
two.
that to you, because I know how you feel about both of these gentlemen.
Yeah.
it's just amazing because at one point it kind of would have been taken like Jay and Puff kind of had beef and tension.
Kinda.
Because
Up until the last 4 years that they started like really hanging out, I still thought they had beef.
Yeah, like a lot of people.
not beef, but
And it's
you know
only
what I mean.
because they were
Competition.
It's competition. People looked at it like they were competing with each other.
You saying Hov and Puff?
Hov and Puff, yeah.
I mean, Puff did Volume 1, didn't he? Didn't he executive
But still, I always felt like there was still. He did American Gangster
They did
too.
a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
No, they.
And a bunch of the early shit.
But
Yeah.
people would have felt like, because it's just competition. People always like to pin the two biggest figures and say, oh, they must not really fuck with each other, or they had got to be some tension there.
Oh, yeah.
But
No. Before Big died, I could see a bunch of reasons why there would be tension, because out of being competitive.
yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Bad Boy
But
was
after
doing,
Big,
Rockefeller was
once
doing.
Big died, rest in peace, of course. It was like, all right, the road is open here.
And then Mason J had a minute. They had a little, you know what I mean? So people probably took that and drew it out to be more than what it was and said, I'm talking about years ago, not anything recent.
That's one of my favorite undercover beats. And I know I talk about that all the time here, so I won't bore you with old topics. But what could have been from Hov and Mace, one day we got to do that. Like,
It's so funny I brought that up because I was doing my Hov shuffle shit yesterday when I was cooking, and Star is Born came on from Blueprint 3. And he started with Mace did it. I was like, all right, you're about to name a bunch of rappers. I thought it was odd that he started with Mace.
Well, he's
like he ran through a bunch of legends, and the first
most of whom he beefed with.
yeah.
That's what was ill about that. It was like acknowledging.
And I was sitting there thinking like, damn, he started with Mace on that. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Well, Jay know who the rappers are and who the you know, when you that type of an MC, you respect the other
absolutely.
MCs, even if they're not celebrated the way they should be.
Yeah.
You as an artist, you know who's like dope.
Yeah. It's like
But,
when he put out that list on Twitter.
Yeah. But happy birthday to two of our
And
Living
to
legends.
make bingo, it was funny because they did that decade Drake then and Drake now. While I was
I
listening to
really
Stars
like
Born,
that, by the way.
it was funny in this record too. It said Drake's next up. Let's see what he do with it. I thought that was funny when I heard that yesterday too. This record has a lot of shit in it. Stars Born.
Yeah.
He did it. No, Drake did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Did
how?
it and doing it.
Still doing it.
Yeah.
All right, we dick ride.
No,
Who shit was trash this week?
So what?
y'all won't say. Well, no, fuck it. If we're gonna do that, then
I like that you picked this.
yo, Jay used to be so proud of not having kids.
Proud. Motherfucker.
For real.
Basked in that shit.
Smart.
You remember Hey Poppy? He said, I know I've said this before too far. We could go bowling. It ain't like before. Can't you see that I'm growing? I was so immature. Yeah. Like,
going bowling.
Just going bowling.
Yeah, dog.
Hope is so
deal.
toxic.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
All right, so I really like this beginning of the decade, end of the decade thing. I saw Drake's, I saw Rihanna's, I saw some fan made one with Future when his rap name wasn't Future at the beginning of the decade, and he looked real dusty. And then they put a new one, and boy, Future.
When he was with Rico.
We know the bag that Future has. It's inspiring to me. I don't, not to be the mushy guy. I hate to come in here and do that, but I really enjoy those.
I do too.
I'm trying to find some trash shit of me from old.
It shouldn't be that hard. Yeah, there's a whole page dedicated to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have the easiest one. We could have done last year.
I can't let y'all kill my guy like that. You should have the easiest one.
You can't say, I can't let y'all kill my guy and repeat it.
No. It's just funny, though. It's just like, yo, come on, man.
Oh, stop them from killing me.
My bad.
Jesus.
My bad.
All right, go ahead, Rory. Take it away. Fuck y'all.
What am I taking away?
I'm shutting up now. This is. Oh, I forgot to tell the fans. This episode.
No, it's not. Killed that.
What you about to say?
I was about to tell the fans that this episode was executive produced by Rory, like I did in pre-pro when he said that all of them are.
Well, no, they all are. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, this isn't going to be the one that's put out to the world.
You don't need to stand.
Why? You ain't got faith? You don't think you're going to go put 20 up today?
Well, we're number one, and I produced all of those, so why would I not have faith?
Come on now, King. Now he potting.
It's true. No, Rory's right. All right, so what do we have to discuss? What do we have to talk about? Here we go. Anytime that Nas and AZ talk before the record, except for Life's a Bitch. Mm-hmm. But even Life's a Bitch, too. Life's a Bitch is kind of funny. That conversation is just always going to be funny. And it's funnier now when you think about it in today's era, because, like, try to give the Washington to wifey today.
Good luck.
See what happens. Just slap the shit out of you. That relationship is over, buddy.
No, I was trying to remember the name of the record where AZ made Nas feel scared about his book release. AZ say, yo, this record just started. Yo, they wrote a book about your life, right? And Nas was like, yeah. Yo, you think anyone will read that?
AZ wasn't supportive?
And Nas was like, yeah, no doubt.
I hope so.
Oh, wait, see, now we got to at least play the Life's a Bitch intro. Hold up.
I forgot what
Ice.
Nas you know Ice does not have any Nas or AZ in his playlist.
Oh, shit, there's a Life's a Bitch remix?
Yeah, and the
on
reissue.
The
does
shit
that
that came out.
You wasn't feeling the instrumentation? Nah, that didn't speak to you? That didn't connect?
Nah, give it a second.
Wait a second.
Nah, me and the RZA connect. Go ahead, turn it on.
RZA did this?
No.
RZA better give me my money, man. I'm not playing. Wait. Oh, okay. Oh, this is just like one of them Dead Wrong remixes where they just took the vocals and put the different.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Now that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Wait. Well, who thought to put that beat with this classic?
Ice.
There's the Ice
That's
remix.
the Ice remix.
Is this the greatest collab ever in hip hop?
Something.
Can make an argument.
It has to be top 5.
Yeah.
It might be top 5 and greatest feature ever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I ain't know what none of them words meant when it's saying orientated.
Yeah, nigga.
Nigga's nice.
Nigga's nice.
That's it. That nigga's nice is the dude version of is the male compliment version of that shit's alright and shit's alright.
Yeah, for sure.
That nigga's nice.
Nigga's nice right
How
there.
do men compliment other men?
We talked about this before.
Yeah.
Depends
All right,
on what
then,
it is.
then we don't. Let's not talk about it again.
Go back.
Yeah, I'll say my man, go back and find the shit. All right.
Nas sound like the guy that's trying to get out of the conversation and just
Niggas
repeating himself. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, no doubt. All right, you still talking?
Hit it, Joe.
We the flyest. Hey, they smoked this shit.
No, this is a great record.
This is the season for that too.
Hey, all right, Rory, come on. All right, so let's start with a little bit of STD, man. No, not Savon the Don. This is one of the new hip hop guys that my son knows more than me about.
So all of them.
Who's this now that has herpes? All of them. But who's admitting to it now?
I kind of liked him just coming
You
up
like
here.
the rollout?
Yo, I got the herpes, bro.
That's a sick ass rollout right there.
You telling him?
Wait, now go back to where you going, Scream Man. I know you on the slow Wi-Fi. I was just gonna read that first part.
Yeah, but you think chicks look at this guy and say he don't have herpes?
An unreleased track from NBA YoungBoy surfaced. Well, things surfaced when you get herpes. Surfaced online on Thursday, December 5th,
Well, and
when the
they
Baton Rouge
unsurfaced, too.
rapper claimed that he got the herpes from his ex-girlfriend, Jana. He raps on the track, "That ain't the truth."
That damn Jana.
It's always a Jana. "That ain't the truth. When I hear what you're saying, I got the herpes and gave it to..." Oh, he's telling who he gave it to next.
Gave it to me to tell the truth. That chick gave it to me.
It's messy.
I like it. I think it's kind of hard.
Do you?
Because because normally having herpes, it's like a secret society. It's like a non-social club.
Yeah, when someone went weird back in high school, be like, "Oh, I think he got it."
Sam Darnold got herpes, no?
Just saying people that got the herpes?
We just put
How you just put the herpes on somebody?
Because how you come to the locker room talking about mono? nigga. We're
grown-ups,
all
man.
All right, buddy. I know. Mono. Spelled herpes wrong. Get him, Jamal Adams.
You spelled herpes wrong.
No, I like outing the person that you got your herpes from.
Okay.
I do.
I mean, it's a safer way.
I like outing the person that gave you whatever they gave you. I like it.
I don't know because it's 2019. Everything is like. So is that? Can you face like some legal troubles if you do that?
No. That's only a legal thing when you knowingly give someone something.
No, but I mean, can you get into some legal trouble if you come out and say like, "Oh yeah, she gave it to me"? That.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm a temporary
You
dropout.
shouldn't. That
Yeah,
should,
you shouldn't. Yeah,
that should actually.
you're just helping someone else.
Yeah, you're helping the government.
That might
Like,
be. That
you
might be
snitching.
That's defamation. What do you mean help?
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why it could
You
be
helping.
defamation.
Like, yo,
You're not
she gave it to
helping
me.
the feds by saying that Jania has herpes.
You don't know what departments they have at the feds now.
Takashi told that shit anyway.
For sure. We know all about it.
His sentence is coming. Y'all going?
Who gonna be there?
Nigga, Joe made it sound like a cookout.
Jade.
Jay gonna be there.
Jade is gonna be there.
No.
They said he got his letter.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
No time served.
That's what makes me angry about 2019. I know way too many of you niggas' names that I don't want to know. I don't give a fuck about Jade.
Why not?
Well, I'm not falling for your trap.
I just want to know
I'm
why.
not falling.
man.
Why you don't want to?
I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't want to know.
I bet. Yo, do y'all take it as a slap in the face when
Girl has herpes.
no, when a chick break up with you
More
and
than a slap
they
in
go
the
to the doctor?
Wait for like
I
a
can see
routine
why.
checkup,
Okay.
or
Yeah.
Don't laugh me out the room.
I would,
Just deal
I
with
would
me.
probably feel some type of way. I would probably feel some type of way. Like, oh, what you trying to say?
Yeah.
I thought I was out here being just a nasty.
And when they do that and come back clean, why they don't big you up?
Like, yeah,
how they supposed to big you up though?
Yo, respect.
Like, he clean.
How are they supposed to big you up?
Yeah, let me know.
Seriously?
Like a tweet. You want an IG story?
See, that's the other thing that's whack about 2019. Like the older chicks, like they would appreciate when you cheated in a certain manner.
With condoms.
Like without STDs.
Oh. Save all can't be there?
The backup center's checking in.
He at the table.
right this second.
Go get him.
Yeah.
He in the slip now.
Hey, Park,
clearing the shoes.
Don't look around the court. It's you.
Yo,
you walk to the side.
But that was always the thing about hooping. Like, if you made a dumb ass play or you turned that shit over and you see a nigga get up and go to the table, you know he coming for me.
You know, coach is fuming.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
damn, man. Like, fuck.
Yeah. Squatting under the scores table and
Yeah.
you're not even that tall.
And he looking at you like, I'm coming to get you.
Yeah.
Like,
Just
you're
waiting
going to-
for the foul.
You're going to sit down. Yeah, like, you're going to sit down.
You just pray you're the shooter.
Yup,
You
yup.
ever been at the foul line and they're about to sub you in? And shooter.
No,
and
that's-
you're like, now I got to shoot and get subbed out.
No, that's the thing. Like, when you know the dude is subbing, like, you don't pass it. You go to the basket, try to get fouled, go to the line. Like, make him wait.
It was one game last year where fucking Klay Thompson had caught like a concussion, elbow to the face. He might have broke his ankle, tore his Achilles. And they was like, oh, if he doesn't shoot these free throws,
He's out of the game.
he can't come back. And Steve, they brought his ass back from the locker room
with a
to
torn-ass
shoot the
knee.
free throws.
Against the Raptors in the finals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair, man. Let the nigga go in the back and turn
Just
the
in-
TV
just in
on,
case.
ice up, wrap it up. Just in case what? Hey, I know he scored 60 and 3/4. Guess what? Tonight's not tonight.
It's over.
Yeah, man. Has y'all
That was
girl,
heartbreaking.
your girl ever came home and we're not. Clearly, I don't have anything written down here.
No, not at
But
all.
I'm just asking y'all shit. Did y'all girl ever come home and accuse y'all of having an STD and you flip it on her?
No, that's never happened.
No.
You asked her where she got it from?
Yeah.
It's an OG move.
Yes,
But how do you? Okay,
And
so
why girls never believe that you got your shit from the airport toilet?
yo, that's
What are you doing to the airport toilet?
this is the
No,
second time
and
Joe
no,
got
no,
that.
no, no, no.
He was like, yeah, I got it from the toilet seat. Like, what?
For real.
That works?
My friend got crabs from the Icon Stadium toilet. Like, it happens.
How do you do that?
I got crabs from that bitch.
No, I know that.
From
I know. No, I remember when that
Janae?
happened too.
How do you get crabs from a toilet seat, bro?
Because people that have crabs use the toilet.
Because I Googled it.
But as a
saw
man, you don't
Google
even
say
sit
that the airport toilet seat is a frequent occurrence of this, and I
frequent
used it.
lie.
And when she called me a liar, I said, Google it. And she
hell,
Googled it.
More. Meanwhile, Joe ain't been on a flight in 2 years.
Nigga ain't go nowhere. Nah, call the airport. What you was doing at the airport? You didn't even go
Your
nowhere.
girl started accusing you of shit, and you start killing your side bitch. Bitch, yeah, her. Bitch, you ain't. I mean, I thought we was better than that. You ain't tell me about the chlamydia.
Look at nasty Scream Man. Googling,
Scream
can
Man,
you get an
get this
STD
off
from
of
a
here.
toilet?
Yeah, where else can you find a screen man like this that would just look up chlamydia as soon as you say
Getting
this?
chlamydia from a toilet seat is the funniest shit in
Scream
the
Man
world.
trying to get the extra playing time.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it.
All right,
cool.
off of NBA YoungBoy and herpes and chlamydia
yeah.
and passing STDs to a
Crabs.
significant other. That shit is fun though.
Passing STDs to one another? It's not.
No, but just the risk.
That's a risk I'm cool on.
Ooh, is she good?
Is she good?
Finn, you should never fuck a chick that you go, oh, I don't know.
Oh no, I might regret that one.
Oh man. All right, man. Come on, man.
That's some funny shit. Oh, you
That's some
good?
fly shit.
Oh, you good? Okay.
All right.
And that's how you got to call her when you find out she was clean. Like, yo, peace, king. You clean?
Yo, if I
No
was a,
fucking doubt.
if I was a black girl, I would definitely text Parks and Rory like, "Peace, King." Why is that funny?
It's funny.
But it shouldn't be.
That's
pretty funny.
hilarious.
More girls ever hit you with Peace, King?
Hell no.
No.
Peace king? Like on a text?
Oh, they don't respect you.
No, not peace king.
Good morning, King.
I've gotten that before. But not from a woman that I was like romantically with. It's just been like random women. You go in certain stores, like certain women just greet you.
So when
like-
you're
See, that's-
romantic, what do they call you?
Wait, that's what I be trying to explain to girlfriends.
That
These-
what?
Like, don't make me dead to other bitches that build me up.
Oh yeah, nah. You can't cut them off. Yeah, they helping me.
These bitches make me feel great.
Exactly. Peace, King. I mean,
Girls don't even know how much of a help the girls are to us. All right. Come on, let's move, because Rory took mad sips of this cup.
there ain't nothing in there.
Cup empty as hell.
Oh,
Paisley leaving. Look at Paisley trying to piss and save Rory. Looks like Paisley's got to go outside, Sam. All right, come on. What else we got? I feel good when bitches say peace, King to me.
I can tell that does something for you. Like,
What makes you feel good when they say, well,
I like that, King.
All right, but what else? Don't steal mine.
8. What about an 8? Peace 8.
I'll take that. I'll take the 8.
Okay.
Or when women call and just check up on you.
Yo, you ate today?
Shit like that.
Did the 8
Did the 8 eat? Feed the 8. You know what I'm saying?
8 and 8?
We got a really special guest coming.
It's gonna shake things up for you.
We got a special surprise lined up. Don't you guys worry. All right, what else we got? Rory can't rent clothes anymore.
Yeah, no. Let's give H&M a nice applause. I don't know if people are still on.
This is really interesting, though.
I don't know if we still on H&M like that after their last debacle.
Oh, but you know this is
this
to clean up.
Yeah, they did. They put the monkey on the sweater. It was nasty. It was all nasty.
This still to clean up.
H&M was nasty.
This is PR work right here.
And Young Thug put it right on.
Did Young Thug put on the H&M?
Yeah, no, I think he put on
A dress from
the
H&M?
other racist one of them.
Gucci.
Yeah.
Got you. All right. Well, H&M is doing what every chick has been doing for the past God knows how many years.
Since the beginning of time.
You can rent clothes now.
Yes.
H&M for
Wait,
rent.
chicks have been renting clothes.
From
each other.
They borrow it, borrow it.
Got it.
Borrowing.
No, they buy it. They keep the tags on and
Borrow
then they return it.
but you got to ask for it back. Yeah.
And they return it. Mm-hmm. So H&M, the company, is testing a service to tackle environmental concerns. I like how the rollout, they're trying to make it environmental. The company is testing out clothing rental service at its flagship store in Stockholm for the equivalent of $37. Customers can rent clothes from a collection of 50 pieces, according to the Business of Fashion.
And so you can get a whole wardrobe.
Yeah, I mean, $37 goes pretty far in H&M.
I'm not renting my shirt.
I mean, if you just got to do
Joe,
it.
according to Yes Jules, you rented mad shit from Kith.
Yeah, you was actually
You're the
ahead of this.
trendsetter.
Kith is such a ripoff.
You don't fuck with kids?
Don't do that to my guys, man.
No,
Why?
it's a ripoff.
Why is it a ripoff?
Because they wouldn't give him a refund on his rented clothes.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Exactly.
I get it.
I feel a way when Apple tried to get me to lease my phone. I said no. I'll purchase the phone. Thanks. Like,
Well,
don't tell me about your
they
move.
just break down the payments. That's all.
That's all
in
it
your
is.
bill.
Yeah.
Nah, you leasing the phone.
I'm not. That's leasing a phone.
You're leasing the phone.
But I mean, some people might not want to just pay the $1,200 up front.
I know, and that option is awesome for them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not looking at the bills at the end of the month and paying for the phone I have.
But you don't really see it.
It's already in there.
I'm not. I had know it in my brain that damn, I got that. Got that 97.
That extra $38.
Yeah. No, I think that's nasty and peasantry.
I'm not
At first, I was
mad
thrown off by it, but just play it along now.
at it. Yeah, I'm not
You're
mad
still
at
paying off your iPhone
I got
5?
I got the new one now.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
All right,
man,
look
I
at
got
Mark.
3 cameras on my. How many cameras you got in this shit?
Gangsta.
Yeah, exactly.
it. You got the 3 cameras now?
Yeah, man, I'm out here.
That's what's up.
What you took a picture of?
Nothing.
Exactly.
I don't take pictures.
Exactamundo.
Absolutely nothing.
What else is happening in the universe? Executive producer Rory.
Well, Billy D. Williams said he was gender fluid last week, and then yesterday was like, nah, didn't know that's what that meant. I ain't gay. I'm cool.
Did he say what he thought it meant?
Listen, all I saw was a headline last week that I had on the list that said, Billy D. Williams is gender fluid at the age of whatever. I said, oh, that's pretty cool. And then I looked today, and he said, wait, I didn't know that was the definition of gender fluid. I'm cool. By the way, I'm also not gay.
Okay.
React.
He's gay.
Well, there you have it.
What did you guys thought the D stood for?
See,
Cole 45's got a different meaning now.
What did the D stand for to y'all?
What did y'all think of D and Billy D?
No, I don't think Billy D. Williams is gay. I think he thought.
Oh, wait,
that-
hold on. Scream Man just highlighted what he meant. All right, so he said he was gender fluid and then said, nah. He said, So that's what I was referring to. I was talking about men getting in touch with the female side of themselves. I wasn't talking about sex. I wasn't talking about being gay or straight. People should read. I don't know what that is. I mean, it would be an interesting education for a lot of people. Fam, I've never heard gender fluid and thought, that's just me getting in touch with my female side.
And if you would want to,
and announcing that to the
figure
world,
out-
mind you, when was the last time you heard from Billy D. Williams?
yeah, like you
That-
want to figure
that's
out
what he wanted to
Star
come.
Wars.
That's what he wanted to start his shit off with. The comeback.
Yeah.
Yo,
gender fluid.
let's get in touch with our female side.
Gender fluid.
He probably just thought that meant you are a gender with fluid. I guess.
Fluids. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got for him.
Okay,
Do y'all think Billy D. Williams has had sex with a man before?
probably.
The 70s was wild. I don't know.
We having this conversation, and I still don't know what gender fluid means.
Me
I was
either,
really-
Let's
actually.
look it
I
up.
don't-
Let's not be ignorant.
But which is why I don't understand why he would say that he has. I don't think.
It's just off rip saying, "Yo, yeah, no, it's me."
Like, yeah, I know you didn't even look up the definition and say, yeah, that's me.
But this is my thing about that. And again, I be home really bored, so don't pay my thought process any mind.
Okay, it's just a person who does not identify themselves as having a fixed gender.
See, stop right there. What do we think Billy D identifies as?
Well, I'm laughing at the fact that he
Brought it
looked
back.
he looked at the definition of what it was and then said, "Wait, hold on, I ain't gay."
Yeah, that ain't me.
Has nothing to do with what that definition said.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Like, oh wait, no, I ain't gay. I ain't on that gay shit.
Yo, men are so ignorant.
We're the worst. We're the absolute worst.
Like, y'all don't
Absolutely.
hear certain shit from other men and be like, damn, man, this is what they be saying.
All the
about us.
time.
This is what they mean.
Or that at one point you believe that. Mm-hmm. I was one of those dudes. Like, damn, that's what I sounded like. I was nuts.
You always look back to yourself like 10, 15 years ago and shit you believed
Yeah.
and be like, what was wrong with me?
Yeah.
You ever have a dumb girl try to have a deep talk with you?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
All the time.
Those usually be the ones
Those
that
are
want to have the deep
those are the ones
talk.
that want to have the deep talk.
And those be the ones that pick the great places to have those talks because it's normally before you beat. So now you
Well, that's
trapped.
what
You just
But
there
then when
with
they
it, like,
think they bring us some new shit to your life and you finish the story for them, they look at you like, yo, you knew that? Like,
Or-
no, fair.
Or have you ever had the most surface deep talk ever with a chick, beat, and then the next day she's like, "Yo, I've never had a guy talk to me that way. Like, you really get me. Like, I've never had someone really like dig into my soul like that." And all you asked was like, "Damn, that's what your dad said." Like, you ain't say nothing deep at all.
Those I like those
Like,
type though.
nothing
that
at
type
all.
right there. We got to protect those though.
yeah, we a dad. I call him right now.
Let me speak to him.
Yeah, don't come in my house acting all uppity.
Yeah, you speak to your father.
I have a question for y'all. Do y'all think that it's rude or would be rude for a guy to ask a woman in the courtship stages or the dating stages how much money she makes a year and how much money she has in her savings?
It's an abrupt
Do y'all
question.
think that? Yeah, but are you out of line if you ask it?
It depends on why you're asking it.
You're asking because you're trying to get to know the opposite sex.
Yeah, but
because you
asking
wanna-
somebody how much they make is
That's a little rude in general.
yeah.
Wait, hold on. Look at us.
It shouldn't be.
No, this is the misogynistic podcast. How the fuck are we tiptoeing around that when you're trying to get, like, I really want to date this person, and chicks think they should ask you that question before they even meet you?
I don't think I've ever had a chick ask me that
Chicks
question.
don't usually
Nah,
ask that
they've
question.
But they've calculated.
Have you
I'm
listened-
sure.
tap danced around it.
Yeah.
So you going to studio? How many times last week did you go? Okay.
Yeah.
How many hours were you there?
But we kind of sort of do
Preem.
the same, though. Yeah. We kind of sort of do the same though. Like we'll look at things that a woman is buying and what she's spending and
There's no way for us to know how much a woman makes ever.
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 oh, I mean,
impossible.
well, it is.
How?
There ways.
How without asking?
Oh well, yeah. If you don't ask, you'll never really
And
know.
that it leads me back to my original question.
Yeah, but that's not a question that I think you just ask. Like,
I feel like men navigate through relationships just constantly being surprised about things as the relationship
That
goes
is true.
on.
That is
And
true.
then you just have to adjust because you signed up for this bullshit, but she didn't tell you from the rip. You might have made a different decision.
women gotta adjust too, though. Sometimes. Sometimes
Nah,
the dude
nah.
ain't who she thought he was all the time.
No, but that's on them. I told you I was trash from the rip. Hey,
Come on, Morgan, you're back.
Hey, yo, peace, King. No, peace, Godson of Harlem.
You trying to get that off?
Peace, Godfather of Gun Hill. Hold up,
Keep
man.
trying to get that off.
Gunshots off, my guy.
Yeah, nah, women gotta do it too.
They do.
You're right, but
Because women think that you super lit. They're like, damn, this nigga. And then they get you like, yo, I ain't got it. I'm broke.
No, you knew I was broke.
Sometimes
You
you
knew
do,
I was broke.
but sometimes you do a good job at pump faking though. You gotta make it look good.
Man, we got in the back of the line at the club.
men are the
That's nasty.
What the fuck are you talking
Going out
about?
with your girl,
With my
getting-
girl.
I forgot my credit card mad times at the restaurant.
Yeah, like,
No, men
the
survive off
signs are
pump
there.
faking.
Yo, how many park dates could we get? It's December.
Yeah.
Like, why am I taking you to the park still?
because that's our spot.
You think I like pizza that much?
Yeah, like why we keep going
Yo,
on
I was
walks?
riding around with Corey the other day in some hood I shouldn't have been in, East Orange or somewhere he grew up at, and he pointed to this park on the side, and he was like, that's where my bum ass used to go for the free dates because this park had the birds in the pond.
Yeah,
It's a good move.
great
It's a good move.
I like
Real good
I
move.
said, not your tough ass.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man.
Every dude has done that. Every man has done
But
that.
I never took it. I nenever took the thought to, ooh, this pond has the pretty birds.
Yeah, we can
It's a good
feed,
move.
we can feed
It's
the
an OG
ducks.
move.
Ooh, yo, Corey, ooh, a swan.
Okay. In Corey's defense, a swan in East Orange is hard to find.
Yeah, that's a date. That's like
That's a great
Any other
date.
nigga show you a swan? Like,
Nah,
come
that's
on,
the
man.
flyest gangster swan.
Yeah. Don't do that. Every nigga ain't showing you a swan.
All right, man. I did the park date one time and realized that I wasn't smooth enough for it. Same way I might have dealt drugs one day.
Realized you wasn't cut out.
Did all the drugs.
I was like, oh,
I'm a user.
I'm about to be the fiend.
Yeah, if we gotta go fork in the road, I think I'll just use these.
That's
I'm about to be the fiend.
Yeah, nah, I'm about to sell to myself. I'm about to cop from me.
Sell to myself.
About to cop from me.
I'm not gonna listen to any of those
about to
crack
cop my
commandments. I'm gonna get high on my own supply.
Yo, that's what told me my brain was off. When the fiend just seemed more attractive than standing outside. Like, you niggas is just out here. Like, all day?
Yeah. That motherfucker has no jacket on in December and is dancing.
Yeah.
That looks great.
Word. Homeboy is fucking swimming down the street naked. That looks way more fun than you standing there,
Nah,
buddy. I want some of what he had.
No fucking way.
Oh.
Hell no.
Tell me your first experience, like seeing like somebody really fiend out or on drugs. Not a family member.
Oh.
I'm not trying
That's
to
where I was ready to
That
go.
was
That's
good
where I was
ones.
ready to go. I thought my uncle was asleep on the couch.
I couldn't understand why my uncle kept having them seizures.
And then going, oh, I'm fine. Full blown seizure. Nah, I'm fine.
Oh shit.
Or Billy, you gonna have a fucking beer with the grits? Nigga, man.
Beer with the grits.
When you a kid, you don't know what alcoholic is.
At all.
Rest in peace to Uncle Billy, man. Fucking the South Carolina liquor stores was open. I don't think they closed.
No, my little innocent ass first realize of alcoholism was, wow, they really piss a lot. I never understood why.
All that
I'm not
beer.
gonna say who it was.
No, Uncle Jerry came in there bugging one day.
Like, why do you piss so much? This is insane.
When did you realize you were an alcoholic? Oh, no, we don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. I'm joking. All right, that's enough of my random questions. Is there anything important that we have to get to? We've got a really special guest coming up.
Let me tell you.
A man.
Man, we've been waiting for this one.
Quite some time. Quite some time. I don't think there's anything else important that we need to discuss. It's been a really good week. December's flying by.
Yeah.
The end of 2019 is flying
Y'all
by.
went Christmas shopping yet?
No. And I'll be honest with you. I'm not.
No.
I'm not.
I haven't been.
I'm not putting up a Christmas tree, and I'm not Christmas shopping. I never Christmas shop, really. But I don't want the people that I love to be surprised that I'm not getting them shit, because I'm not.
My family member said, "Nah, we're not doing that." But you still gotta get like
Thank
the nieces
God.
and nephew. You know what I mean?
Man.
Girlfriend, gotta get to the
Nieces
got
and
it.
nephews got cash out. Take this fucking $25 and buy yourself something nice.
Yeah.
My pops called me last week talking about, yo, man, Ethan and Anthony's sneakers are getting like expensive, like $150. I said, Pop, the
Welcome.
sneakers Ethan want probably cost like
Word.
$350.
He gonna
Word.
take the 150 from you
Yeah.
and go bust a move. That's what he gonna do.
100. Ethan had a fight in school, I told y'all. Yeah,
How old are they now?
11, 12.
Oh yeah, they getting to that age.
Yeah.
High school's
he
2 years
won.
away. He won?
Yeah. So,
Oh, that's important. There you go. As long as he ain't no punk.
that's what my dad said.
Yeah. As long as he ain't no punk.
You be happy when. Never mind. We ain't gonna get into that. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Listen, tonight we are in Baltimore.
Yes, we are.
Facts.
Tomorrow.
Baltimore, y'all better be ready tonight too. I mean, we need some energy, man. We don't want to come out with that cool shit. Don't be sitting back, just sitting there looking like y'all staying at a fish tank. We
I
ain't
think
doing
Baltimore's going to turn up for
that.
us.
I hope so.
I have faith in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Well, if y'all replying to what Maul really just said, or do you need me to interpret what Maul is saying to you?
I said exactly what I meant to say, Joe.
He wants them to turn up after.
Here we go.
Maul, you don't think that I believe that you believe Baltimore needs a tutorial on turn up. I don't. You think I believe that about you?
No. The city of Baltimore turns up. That is documented.
So when I hear you say Baltimore don't let us down out there, you know that means you want your dick sucked at the hotel after the fucking by one of the gorgeous fans.
Why do you have to take it there? That was bad forward.
No, man.
Exactly. Yo, bring that energy tonight.
To room 230.
Yo, be more. Show us the love.
That's not what I meant, Joe.
Be less.
Show us the love.
Yo, give it up tonight when we get. Yo, Moss, shut the fuck up. Baltimore is one of them cities you can get just head in the first minute you get there.
That's not even what I was talking about.
You could bump into some head in Baltimore.
By accident?
Yes.
But which way is... Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Wondering why your pants are down?
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
The fire head off the rip, like, damn. All right, yeah, Baltimore tonight, Philly tomorrow, New York City. And you say New York? Come on, man.
You gotta get that off.
Come on, man. Come on.
And you say... Come on, man. Peace, King.
But what book did Nas come out with?
I don't know if it came out.
Oh, come on, man. That's a pill.
I don't think Mass Appeal was around when that line was dropped.
Oh, fine. All right, nothing else to get into. Any music drop this week?
French and Fat
Was
Joe.
music dropping?
Oh, yeah, Fat Joe, I'm looking forward to
Oh
it.
yeah, French drops, Fat Joe drops. I've been waiting for the Fat Joe project. So of course we early here, so we didn't hear any of these things. We'll get back to y'all next week with something, or we won't.
And prayers to French. Looks like he's getting better.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, that is awesome to hear. Is he back over here yet? How you give us the flex chest picture in the hospital?
Swag.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. I fuck with it. All right, special guest time.
Let's do it.
Hey, drum roll, knee roll, some couch. You've heard this man on plenty of tapes with soul.
He's... I'll just get to it. He's the reason you can't spell the word fabulous today.
That is true. That is very true.
He is the reason that there is no competition today.
And if you've ever heard any shooting in the summer,
Oh, come on.
he was responsible.
Man. Street footer. All right, I hope the streets is ready. Here's a awkward edit into a organic conversation. Hear Fab and Rory talk about hangovers. Hit it, Jack.
That's what when you drink when you're older, that's what I think gets a little bit harder, the recovery.
Absolutely.
You know, when you're young, you bounce right back.
I used to do wild shit.
Yeah,
Pop back up at 8 in the morning, go to work.
I'm coming into 30. I'm finding out about 2-day hangovers.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you just need the extra day too.
Yeah.
That's why I stopped drinking.
It don't take much either.
The recovery was too much.
the recovery was bad.
It's too much.
I don't I really know my like drinking boundaries, so I don't really like have too many only time I have hangovers is like a forced mixing of liquors. Like, you know how you might be on, say you're on brown,
yeah, if you drink
and then somebody
cognac.
comes and wants, yo,
a
we're
shot.
doing shots of it. Like you're like,
yeah.
nah, you know what I mean? You don't want to be the spoiler, but
No,
you know what I
I've
mean?
learned to spoil.
Yeah, me too.
Sometimes
Yeah,
at this
spoiling's
point,
hard.
it's like
Nah,
I can't mix brown and
Oh,
tequila. It's not
I'm
it's
real
not-
one
nice.
thing, I'm drinking the whole shit. The
Yeah.
whole
I'm real
that
nice
night,
at the
that's
fake
what I'm
shot.
ready.
If somebody give me a shot, I'll definitely fake put that shit right behind the bar. I'll fake a
It's for
shot.
this niggas who watch it. You ever had a watcher?
I don't want to do eye-to-eye contact. I'm sorry.
Watch you like take it and be like,
I don't want to be around no one that faces me that way.
he's waiting for you to like.
All right, let me just tell everyone here. I am waiting for that one dry spot so I could start this.
Okay.
I didn't
start it.
expect you guys to have so much chemistry.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Another hype one for.
Yo, you said that shit, and I said, yo, am I playing a bootleg in front of this thing?
Oh yeah, it goes everywhere.
That was with the DJ tags.
Yeah, I mean.
Not the mall.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Special guest in the building. Maul's got a lot to get to, right? I mean,
That's my nigga right there.
Are you one of those people that hates when the DJ puts on like the whole Fab set when you walk in, and now you're standing there listening to all your music?
Yeah, it gets a little weird sometimes. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at a Fab set, but one, sometimes you just got to play the right records, and then two, like, don't OD. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it.
oh, I got more lined up, buddy. Oh man. I didn't have one more Fab, I'll be honest, but then I was a narcissist, so then I forgot that we did this, so then I was going to play it. This is happening.
Oh,
Not the whole record, because it's entirely too long.
Yeah.
Walk us through the process of this one.
Oh, this is sad.
did you choose this
Let me
beat?
call Joe.
Yeah, it definitely felt very moody and like something that Joe would partake on. So that was pretty much the process.
Yeah, I
It was
bet.
just like, yeah, this is up his alley.
Let him partake.
And I figured you might have something to say around this time. So
This record got me in trouble.
He fell for the bait.
you get yourself in a lot of trouble with your record. So
All right, we getting to it on a beautiful Saturday.
people love this record though.
It's a great
Like people love this record though.
It's a great
Like
record.
I always heard a lot of like fanfare and people.
I think people love that sample. Want you back?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they love that sample.
So what you saying? They don't love nothing we did to it, right?
No,
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 just
absolutely.
just a sample.
That sample was
Yeah,
like,
nah.
Just down what we added to it.
No.
People love the
Tiana did well,
sample.
too.
The
I like Tiana on
sample.
it.
People
I
love
like
the
Tiana on
sample.
it.
yeah, y'all was alright.
Let's get that. Let's be that clear.
Yeah, I
Like
got
the
some points
sample.
across on there. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
I have told you before. Actually, let me stop this shit.
That was angry relationship rap from the man's side, so that's why I think it touched home with a lot of guys. Like we don't get a chance to express ourselves and vent and
Shit, that's my whole catalog.
oh yeah,
That was different for you.
yeah, definitely.
So why you did that then?
Because you gotta do that. You gotta do that every once in a while.
I tore some shit up on there, boy.
Yeah, you like you said, that's what you do. That's your mood. You know what I mean?
Yo, did I ever tell you that I was surprised that Derrick Rose shit went over that well?
Some lines like that, they even when I'm doing
see, I
them,
don't like
I know
that- I
they
don't like
can
that
go.
Mall's quiet right
They
now.
can
You
go
surprised
either
too.
way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people think a line is cheesy, and then sometimes people love it. It's just that's how.
I didn't think
this
it was
shit goes.
cheesy. I just didn't think that the fans would be down with hearing it for however many stanzas that was. Mm-hmm. And
That's
then
fun to say.
they perform that shit. I'm feeling like, we ain't doing well. They love that. You ain't doing all right. Goddamn, relax.
Well, I mean, you're not.
Got it. Welcome to episode 304 of the Joe Budden Podcast. I'm your humble, gracious, grateful, and highly favored host, Joe Budden, here with a few of my nearest and dearest friends. We got J Bone here, a.k.a. Maul. Parks is here, a.k.a. White Thought. We got Rory here, a.k.a. Sunset. You never know when sun will set it. Erickson is here. STD Savon is here. Alex the Great, Scream Man is in there somewhere. And last, but certainly not least, Fabolous is here.
What's up?
Let me hit the applause thing.
Fab finally made it.
Yeah, man. I'm finally here.
It might be almost a year to the date that I asked you.
Yeah.
The Duce Palooza last year when we went out to Brooklyn. And I said, what's up when you coming on the show?
Well, that's usually how long it takes to set Fab stuff up. So it's right on point. To me, it's perfect. But me and Joe when we have conversations, they're usually long conversations. It's not, not everyday conversations. So when we do end up talking, it's usually a long conversation. So, that's like a podcast to me.
Now, is there a conscious, not a conscious
just
effort,
not taking
actually.
it. I hope not.
No.
But you have called me from your podcast before that. I didn't know.
No, we laugh about it. That's like a thing. Like, he not going to answer.
Yeah. Oh, no, after the first time, then I've seen it, I'll be like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of skeptical about picking this call up. You know what I mean?
Oh, man. That's horrible. Why do y'all think that people won't answer my calls?
You did it to yourself.
Because you're a little messy.
How? Am I messy?
By calling people during
Putting it on the
live recordings.
For 1.5 million people.
Well, I always assume that we're not going to say anything incriminating on these calls.
Mm-hmm.
I hope so. I hope not.
Yeah, no. We're not doing that. Listen, that's what I was going to ask you. This time around with the media landscape changing, because now there's all these podcasts, different places to go when you're trying to promote some shit. How different does it feel from the last time you maybe did a run?
Not too much different, but like you said, it's just widened, and I think now you have to figure out what is the right things to do for you and your brand at what you're pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think certain projects like say the Me and Kiss project, that was something that was a little more under the table, and like we should have done more like ground level stuff instead of like a Breakfast Club kind of thing. To me, that's how I felt, because I felt like the fanship that listens there. But I mean, the fanship too, they also can watch Breakfast Club. It's not saying that they wouldn't watch it, but I'm just saying like you can touch, Drink Champs was good for it, or different things where the audience that listens to that music,
they get it.
They would check it. You know what I mean? We didn't need to do Entertainment Tonight and shit, something like that. Not saying we did, but just to That's the only thing I play it by. Like, you know what I mean? What works for what you doing right now. Some are like you guys. I don't look at y'all as like I'm doing it for a certain reason. One is you guys are mutually like friends. We see each other, and like Maul said, I told him a year ago I would do it, and I spoke to Joe recently and told him I would do it.
No,
and
you told Joe you would do it at least 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's it's periodic. You know what I mean? That's why I said Maul is isn't great. The year was great. But I also don't do it all the time in between. You know what I'm saying? In between projects and in between. I like sometimes being low in between projects and you know what I'm saying? Like I like a little space and just give you a little energy. It gives a little energy when you come back talking. People who talk now, we have so much, like you said, so many media and so the social scape of everything. Everybody wants to talk and share opinions all day. Yeah. And it's like sometimes you just need to shut the fuck up. Some people just need it. That's why I get them in a lot of trouble.
Because everybody want to talk. Have to be out there. Even if they're not putting music
keep themselves relevant and share opinions on other people's shit and it's just too much sometimes. So
it's too much room to fuck up when you talk that much. Right. Just shut up.
Go make some music. And because of the social scape of things, if something is said out of context, it ends up traveling way further. I just recently with this Shiggy shit, which was like a joke, really a real joke, like really just fucking with Shiggy, and then they turned it into an actual topic. Like I was like trying to knock Shiggy from getting money or something, but. Even I laugh at it because I know it come from a place of just internet boredom, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And people, sometimes the internet need a story.
I'm glad you brought that up because we spoke about that.
What, internet boredom?
That comes from internet boredom.
The Shiggy thing.
That's a story?
Yeah. And a big one, actually.
No, the moral of it is a story.
Yeah.
What me and Shiggy were doing was just fucking joking
The topic.
around.
The topic.
The topic is a
Yes.
story.
The
I
topic
guess.
was a big story.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
but
you
I
put
don't know
your
about
face
big
clo-
story. It's a story. I don't know
No,
if that's that
no.
big.
No, that's a
No,
big
that's
thing.
big.
Yeah, favors for favors in this business is a
Yeah,
big
no,
deal.
That's
the
not the first
storyline
time
of it,
that
but not-
story has been brought across.
It's
so
the first
like,
time that it's been done in an era where influencers are running rampant.
All right, so here's the thing with the Shiggy thing, right? We were joking that he asked for money for it. Now, me, even in explaining it, I said, yo, all right, I get it. 'Cause
Already, I don't hear the joke. Because
Huh?
Shiggy, I don't think he's joking.
No, that's part not the joke. The joke was me coming there and playing with him and
Got it.
recording it and saying, yo, that's
Got
the
it.
joke part of it. Like when you see your man, like when I said you were a hugger, you know what I mean? It's not a ha 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 moment, but it's a joke. It's taken in light content. So that's where the Shiggy
Oh, yeah, they'll
part.
change the context. They'll
Yeah.
change, yeah, a caption will change the context of some shit.
Right. So they took that, changed the context, made it like this favor conversation when it really was just a joke between me and Shiggy saying, you know. So when he told me it through text, I was just like, all right, cool, because I do understand that's how social influencers are getting money. You know,
yeah.
labels are paying.
That's their business.
I'm not paying you, but if Def Jam wants to give you a check to do something, I will check into that. And you know, man, why wouldn't I want to see you get money? It doesn't come out of my pocket, and I'm happy for you to be getting money this way. You know what I mean?
Maybe, Doug, do you think it would be valid for the influencer to feel like you as the friend should be the middleman between them and the label?
Do I think that's fair? If I should do it? I told him I would do it. I would see what's up. I'll see if Def Jam will cut you a check. I don't have a problem because they've already set that stature. So that's why he's even saying it. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
He's like, yo, this is how we eat. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? You're right.
Yeah.
But me personally asking you is different from Def Jam asking you.
100%.
But I still understood it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He didn't ask me. I didn't. You know, when I did things for him before he had, you know, social media fame, it was just because I thought you were funny and, you know, just trying to shed some light on your.
And
funny.
we did say here that that you've done that a bit with people.
All the time. I think that's just, and that's organic. That's not looking at it like later on down the line. I didn't do that in 2015 to say, yo, in 2019 when I drop Choosy, I'm gonna need him to do a dance skit for me.
Of course not. But as someone who repeatedly gives organically and just maybe shines a light that didn't exist on people organically from the kindness of your heart, when it's not reciprocated at any point, whether it be 5 years later or a week later, you don't feel the way at all about that? I would.
Not really. I mean, I feel that morally, I feel like if somebody does you a favor and you accept that favor and you're appreciative of the favor, like if you have the opportunity to do a favor back,
Right.
you do it. You know what I mean? Like even when like posting albums, I don't hit people to post my album.
Are you I'm about to ask you.
I
if you
post
would-
people albums that, you know, if we have a relationship and we're mutually cool,
Right.
and you drop a project, I'm consistent. I do that as just to congratulate you. You know what I mean? I might not even speak to you, but I can put you on and say, "Yo, check it." That might help more than me just texting you and say congratulations. So I'm
for sure.
actually, you know, even to my fanship, to you know whatever. But I don't feel like now when my project comes out, I should have to text you and say, "Yo, can you put my
If you
my
did
thing?"
that,
If
yeah.
you do it,
Yeah.
Cool.
I appreciate it. It's
But
like
you
you
don't feel
returned
the
the
way if someone
favor.
does it.
But I don't feel a way. I just
Yeah.
know how, you know, it people are different. Some people.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Maybe I'm weird. I get angry when people ask me to post their shit. I don't like it. I think it's rude.
Okay.
And it's corny.
But would you feel it's rude?
But it's rude though.
How would you feel if they posted you first?
I never asked you. I don't care.
You didn't. But if they showed you that love, are you appreciative of them doing that for you, so that you would feel like if it was the
Oh
shoes
no!
on the other
Somebody
foot?
do it on their own. Of course, you recognize that and you appreciate it. I'm only talking about when an artist
Asks you
asks
randomly
you,
asks you to put it.
Yo, my shit dropped this week. They send you what to say. They send you the album cover. Fam, who are you talking to?
Yeah.
Like me and you ain't even like this.
Right.
That's all I'm talking about. Of course I appreciate I'll do that.
Right.
You gotta I saw Meek post your shit. And for some reason, ever since that whole what was it, Drake Meek thing or Meek Wale thing? Whenever that was, where that was a big deal that Meek didn't post. Now it's a really big deal to me when Meek posted my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He highlighted the track. He gave you some like cool slang on the tweet. I was like, oh yeah.
I'm super appreciative because one, we have a relationship, and I just look at my personal opinion about that is like when you are cool, you want to see somebody do well that you actually are cool with, and Meek's on the project, you know what I mean? It'd be people on your project that won't post your project. Yeah, that's why. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're on it too, like you know what I mean? Our successes is both our successes, so you know what I mean? I do it for just to congratulate anybody that I'm mutually, cool with. You know what I mean? It's just not a super thing to me. I don't even hold it to like I did something crazy, really. Like I felt like it's just like congratulating a friend and keep it moving in life. That's it.
Do you know that we're known as the Fabtastic Four?
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
React. Speak to them all.
Yeah, I guess.
Where did y'all get this time?
We're your hive, apparently.
He's the torch?
Nah, Joe.
Yes, I said he was the torch.
I thought you was the torch.
No, but then I said Rory would be the torch.
I would be the torch.
It's
Cool.
You will probably be.
I have to be the thing because he has to be Mr. Fantastic.
All right.
Yeah.
So who am I?
The girl.
Watch your mouth, my nigga.
No, I'm not trying to be funny. See, you didn't
I get it.
She got invisible. You get low.
I get low. I know.
See, he didn't do the science.
See where you going with it. My bad. But yeah, we known as the Fabtastic Four.
And why is this?
Well, again, we know each other for years, but you're one of the people that even away from the music that we just fuck with.
Okay.
And people know that. They know that it's certain things we won't say about you.
They know we got New York bias.
Yeah, that's all it is.
We got New York bias.
But I don't hide it. I let niggas know like there's certain niggas I really fuck with. Like,
We'll admittedly skip over some shit because it's you.
Right.
And we fuck with you.
You might be the only person on that list for me where I just feel I would never say anything bad about you. It's only you though.
Do I give a lot of moments that y'all could have went in?
Yeah.
Oh, we got one of your drops
like
stored in the joint. We got one of your infamous lines.
We just took it light.
Somebody did this.
Oh, somebody did.
Somebody did this.
Yeah. And that was
that was a moment for me.
No, that was one of the greatest moments.
That was a moment for me.
In Instagram
That was
history.
a moment for me.
I don't really go live and
No.
do that kind
You
of
don't understand.
thing. That's not even
I called these niggas because that was late in the morning.
Yeah.
And I hit the chat like, yo, are y'all on Instagram? Yeah. I'm like, because I don't know if this is like, if Fab got a project coming, if this is some genius rollout.
Yeah.
This nigga is on live. He's walking in circles.
I definitely should have had a single million drop after that.
Called somebody did this.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like, yo, Fab is walking around in a circle 3 a.m. on Instagram Live. And you don't do shit like that.
I don't. I definitely don't. I don't even take it to explaining myself to social media. And that
this is why I was great. This is why I was great.
I just felt like I had no. I felt like, there's a lot of stuff that I ignore and like don't speak on, but sometimes your narrative, like you not speaking on something that's going on, they paint a narrative for you, and then you sitting back and you like, all right, I'm ignoring. But at the same time, there's millions of people who just start feeding into this narrative of you personally. Absolutely. Like, you know what I mean? And I felt like they were like at one point personally attacking my character of the kind of person I am. And that's where I just was like, all right, this is getting out of control, because I can take it to a certain extent, but it just started just like making me look like I was a piece of shit and just changing my whole narrative. And that's where it kind of like touched me. And I still think I didn't do it rightly, but I emotionally reacted because of how deep somebody was going to like paint this narrative of me being a certain way.
Do you think that we sign up for that? Or do you think there is something that
Hell no, you don't sign up for it. I guess it's a
not sign up for
part of
It comes with
the territory.
successes.
Yeah, with the success of you. But also too, I'm not that celebrity. I'm not that guy that paparazzi is out. So you know what I mean. When somebody's like, I'm like, why? You know what I mean? Like I'm not even that.
But, nah,
You do
it's
your
not
very
even
famous,
that
man.
guy.
Yeah,
But I'm not
one,
that
yeah,
guy
famous,
that
You're not a socialite.
I don't think
that
the blogs
story, like, to
care
just
about
keep-
that. I think they don't care who tries to stay low. Matter of fact, if you stay low, they probably want to find more. And you, for the past however many years, have been low and very quiet and very private. So what a perfect time. Finally, we got some fab shit. So that's what they look for, in my opinion.
I could like the initial story things I can take. It was just the spiraling of a story that just kept like, and it was just getting worse. So like you say, I got caught out doing something, and then you spiral it and say, oh, he stayed with Emily long enough just to get his case cleared. What?
Right.
So now that's just to make me look even, because the first one was you know what I mean, you could fall back on that. All right, yeah, that's whatever. You know what I mean, people could, but now it's like trickling to what kind of person I am. Now you're gonna say that I'm doing, especially when one, I'm not doing that, but two, that affects someone else and puts that narrative not only in their head, their family head, you know what I mean, my kids, like, you know what I mean, I like.
Yes, the power of words.
Yeah.
Yes, the power of words.
And it just sank deeper than me. You know what I mean? Like I'm working on my family here. I'm working on rebuilding, repairing, and y'all are like just for the sake of just nothing. It just didn't even, you know what I mean? Right. And that touched me a little bit. And I still feel like I reacted a little bit wrongly to it. People called me, and you know what I mean? It was like just that's not the right. I just felt like I had to speak on it in some way, or it was just gonna just keep spiraling. Like if I couldn't, I was falling back. Like I don't care what y'all say, but then it just kept gradually growing worse. And then I'm just like, damn, how do I fall back off of something that's gonna change people's perception of me as a person, not as an artist, not as a, not, you know what I mean? Like as I said, I could take the
real
little shit. Just, you know what I mean? Like people gonna look at me as a piece of shit if I don't say anything. You know what I mean? And sometimes people believe certain narratives just because you haven't answered back to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's like somebody saying, yo, you're gay, and you don't say nothing. They like, oh, I guess he was gay. He didn't say he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So that's the approach that I started feeling. Like if I don't say something, people are gonna really believe that I did that. Like, but I might have did it wrong though.
No, it was a great moment.
Yeah,
Great fucking moment.
Yeah, it was great, man. It was,
internet moments.
It was great. You know, you still got your classic. You and Ray J, that was great. You got classics,
Oh, no,
man.
that's
You got some classics out
I
there.
saw a post from Charlamagne. What
That's
was
the
the best Breakfast Club moment?
Yo, don't
I
say
think Ray
Breakfast
J
Club
set
no
it
more.
off. Though.
Don't say Breakfast
don't
Club
say
no
that.
more.
Don't say it up here.
He said it 3 times. Don't say that no more.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Yeah, man.
But I seen like a little post was saying what was the best moments of that, and I just think Ray J set off some of those. He set off the rant.
Ray J's a legend.
Yeah,
No, I think that Ray J moment is probably my favorite in the past 15 years. Like including the Iraq War ending, like including everything. I think that Ray J moment might have been my favorite.
Are y'all
moment
cool now?
Ever.
Yeah, to an extent, I
extent,
guess.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're not besties, and
No. But I mean, y'all seen each other.
holidays, Texas, or nothing like
Yeah.
that. But when
You
I
haven't
see
driven
him,
any of his
so-
cars? Shot any videos
Nah.
in his house?
You know what's so funny about that? You know what's so funny about that driving the car moment?
Don't do that.
Yo, you know what's so funny about? Well, first of all, we didn't drive the car; we sat in the car as a video. But
Well, according to him,
let's
he
just be
dropped the
clear.
top.
Yo,
Let's
wait,
just be clear.
don't renew the beef right
No,
there.
I'm not gonna renew it. But what's so funny about it is I never wanted to do it. It was like Clue saying, "Yo, Ray J got his car here. We can use it for the shot." I'm like, why?
Because that's Clue's thing, by the way.
I'm like, why?
Yeah.
The whole video is in a club.
Right. Why are we
Why
gonna
are we
sit in the
just? Why are you just making this out of nowhere scene to be
In
in
the car.
Ray J's car? Like,
right,
why?
Clue.
That makes it even funnier. The fact that you didn't even want to do that.
So like, when he said it, I was like, yo, you see why you don't do shit like this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like one of them shits like, you see why you don't do it? I knew I was in my right mind by
Right.
thinking,
I didn't want to do this.
why am I getting in Ray J's car?
That's hilarious.
Is what you just said? Is that part of like? Is it true that every rapper just kind of moves with the possibility in mind that you may have to beef with this rapper in the future?
Nah, because like people that I, genuinely, cool with and fucking, you know what I mean?
But
I wasn't that cool with Ray J to me to be shooting in his car.
Yeah.
Like I just, you know what I mean? That just seemed, you know what I mean? If it was Clue's car, it'd be different. Like I wouldn't have that same
it would make sense.
thinking of it. You know what I'm saying? But this is Ray J just pulled up to the video shoot. I guess he, you know how you shooting a video, and especially back then, artists would just pull up.
Right.
So then it somehow turned into let's use Ray J car for the video. I'm like, why? You know what I'm saying? And they kept drilling it the whole. I was like, and then I just finally did it, and now
just turned into that.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, let me clear some shit up while we're on the topic. If you ever seen a Joe Budden video, the car wasn't mine.
Yeah, right. you don't need nobody coming to you as an artist.
No, not one of them cars, not a one.
There's a lot of videos. I mean, I think a lot of artists would. Yeah,
I would say most videos, 98% of videos.
I put a couple of my cars in videos though, just because I might have had a cool car at the moment. But like, there's a lot of times I just use whatever's on set.
Yeah, but that's cool because that's like a standard thing. I guess what I'm saying is like, I was putting somebody else's car in the video, and I was in the driver's seat when the new new
S500,
yeah, when it just came out, and that like it drove different. The functionality was different, and then when the nigga said, and now that I'm realizing he stunned on me. Now
that's exactly what it is.
He said, "Yo, you know how that worked? That." And I said, yeah.
Fuck this whole shit up.
Nah, the director said, action. All right, Joe, reverse.
Shit stalled.
Yeah, he trying to find out. Yeah.
You definitely can't say that you don't know how to work it like a rapper.
That's what I'm saying.
No, where do you do it?
Yeah, I'm not a driver Benz. Yeah.
Should have had Ray J there.
Yo, I'm so fly with Ray J, by the way.
I fuck with Ray J.
This makes me nervous to
Ray's
talk
cool.
about Ray J.
No, we've on this podcast.
We've given Ray J his flowers.
Wait, so you mean in the Pump It Up video when you came out the car TV that didn't really happen? That wasn't your
That might have been a clue I did too. No, that was scary. Not to go back to serious shit, but I do want to go back to something you said right before the silly Ray J shit. Can you speak to some of the difficulties that may come with trying to repair family in the internet era when you yourself don't give a fuck about the internet?
Well, you have to do it internally. You can't really worry about, because it's really about you and your family. It's really about the people that's involved. So me dealing with stuff that was personal, I just even advise them to just keep it internal. You know what I mean? Anything you feeling, anything you want to talk about, communication is super key. And figuring things out and seeing what works for people. Even down to like a family growing and a family, people evolve, people grow, people change. We talked about change. People change every couple years sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the person you might have knew 5 years ago has evolved into the person that they are now. Mm-hmm. And you have to be able to understand that person. You have to be able to understand if you want to be with that person or if y'all can be together. And so I would say versus the internet, I just didn't handle anything with the internet. Even how it socially, how you show your life socially. I'm still not doing it for y'all. Mm-hmm. I'm still doing it eternally to bring our situation together for even the narrative. Like I want me and you to understand our narrative, what we doing together and what we mean to each other. That's how I can't face on the internet because they have their own opinion anyway. You could do all the shit in the world that you want to do and they can still be like, yeah, looks fake to me. You know what I mean? Like so trying to change their perception is.
I know, but I want the relationship with the woman that listens to me more than she listens to the internet.
Oh, you would.
That's very hard. Because even if she's not listening, it's still just
in her ear.
sprinkling in her ear. It's still like here. What you got to do is, why is it? You got to be trying to just keep.
I mean,
It's
shit.
focused.
Most of the time, when dudes get back on the internet to explain something, it's because she was wilding about what they were saying on the internet.
Well, you see what Justin's wife wrote and said he wrote, right?
You want to get to that now?
We don't have to, but
Let's
I mean,
save it.
What was it?
Because Justin Timberlake got caught feeling on his co-star on a drunk lusty night, but it was like filmed. He was out.
Yeah, so he put up a nice IG caption.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they was getting to it. Oh, and he added.
Well, this is part of our segment of Get Your Chick Back.
I stay away from gossip as much as I can, but for my family, I feel like it's important to see. This is where it comes from. You can stay away from this shit as much as you can, but when it starts affecting,
identified immediately like no,
automatic. That's the automatic what makes you go there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it really is. A few weeks ago, I displayed a strong lapse in judgment, but let me be clear: nothing happened between me and my co-star. I drank way too much that night.
You don't just
and I regret
grab
my
her
behavior.
pinky.
I should have known better. This is not the example I want to set for my son. I apologize to my amazing wife and family for putting them through such an embarrassing situation. But listen, Joe, people can make this. That's even if he's admitting that it's a mistake on his part. Niggas make mistakes. The problem that people don't do is admit that they make a mistake, apologize, and work through them. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes some decisions that if they
you can't grab no bitch pinky.
If they knew people were watching, if you knew people were, you would have made a different decision.
Absolutely.
There's decisions that you make alone that if somebody that you love or somebody was watching you that you wouldn't make. So even from that, I have, I could understand from the point that he's staying from. He's saying that's not the example that he wants to set for his son. That's
real shit.
That's real grown man.
And
shit.
anytime you do the public apology, you got to bring the kids in and bring God in.
God,
you got to bring God and your kids in.
He brought God in?
I'm sure he did.
I apologize to my amazing wife and family for putting them through such an embarrassing situation, and I am focused on being the best husband and father I can be. This was not that. I am incredibly proud to be working on Palmer. Looking forward to continue making this movie and excited for people to see it.
After I cheat, I be trying to go be the best boyfriend too. That's when we getting our back.
All right, don't blur your cheating into Justin Timberlake holding a hand.
Nah, fair.
Yeah, but when you hold
look at that.
When you rub that knuckle though, Fab, you hold the
He's
knuckle
admitting it was wrong. What do y'all want? What else you want him to do?
I want him to work through it internally.
I was wrong, and I apologize.
Yeah, but now
and
it's
I
time to have
apologize
fun.
publicly.
Yeah, now we'll get our shit off.
Oh, okay.
You gotta do it.
All right, so
do that internally.
that's what the internet does.
We identify,
That's why I
we
say
understand, and they get our shit
That's
off.
why I say you can't apologize to them. Do it internally because
there's no point.
The internet still gotta have his fun with it. Whether you apologize, that was a sweet apology.
I know what that knuckle rub is.
Nigga.
And you think Justin Timberlake owes me an apology for this? I don't need to read this. I don't need this
at all.
Fab.
You don't owe me nothing.
Who does he owe an apology to?
His wife.
His wife.
And that's it.
So that answers your situation. Are you talking
Shorty,
or the other black girl that he used and left out to dry and did not come to her aid?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh,
the girl that he's holding on here?
Janet Jackson?
No, that was the first one.
Okay.
Oh.
You talking about her now? His co-star.
Oh, I don't even know his
maybe
co-star
he
is.
has apologized.
I thought that was a white
Maybe he
hand.
didn't do it publicly, but maybe he has apologized, bro.
Fab, listen to this. The other day on this podcast.
Wait, is he on Bourbon? Is he in New Orleans on Bourbon Street?
the balcony.
You can't get that. You
hold a hand on Bourbon Street.
Yo, Rory knows where every balcony and doorstop is in America, and that is the funniest thing to me. But it's cool. I forgot your fucking granddad built all this shit. Fab, the other day I was telling these gentlemen that if you just hearken back to 2010 to see where everything was, and music, fucking things socially, pop culture, and look today where things are, it's the polar opposites of each other, right? And as I'm listening to this, all this mature shit you're saying, all I keep getting in my mind is your old tweets. You don't miss tweeting like that. Tell the truth, man. Come on, we built this shit.
No.
We built this shit.
We did build this shit.
Listen, they tried to get me out of here twice for my tweets.
Built this shit.
I don't miss anything that's not serving me right now. Like I like the place I'm in, and I like what's serving me right now. I
Okay,
hate to be
but was it
sound
a great
grown
time
and
in your life?
Maturity. Yeah, it's been the time. It sets for the time. You know what I mean? We had
Those were great times.
Okay,
Come
so,
on.
so
we did it better than
You
these
wanna
guys
do-
today.
do you feel bad for
wanna
the younger
do
generation
Joe
not
Budden
having the
pool
fun?
parties for your whole life? It's just,
Yeah. Hey, funny you say that. Yeah, nigga, I do. Fuck. But they would just
That's your
evolve.
choice,
But
too.
they would evolve. But they would evolve as they have. The pool parties this year wasn't like the old pool parties. That's for sure.
It's a little more.
A little more grown, a little more family oriented.
Yeah.
See, that's a change.
We had a performer.
That's a change.
I try to change every day.
Change is good as long as it's in the best direction for yourself. I'm not mad at change. We used to always think there's something wrong with change. That's what's preached to us. Don't change. Don't leave your hood. Don't.
This nigga acting different.
Yeah.
Shit like that. You need to.
The people I think that even say that is because they can't change. So they want to try to they trying to recruit you in the
And the ain't shit
same
bag.
nigga, same person
Yeah.
crew.
Can I talk shit about Def Jam at all during this process?
I guess.
I don't have a question. I don't have anything
I'm
to
not
say.
Jeff Jam's lawyer. I can't speak with him.
I have a question. Wait, and this wasn't my question. Did you see Charlemagne and Serge Ibaka? Since you want to keep talking about Charlemagne, we're not going to bring it up. Damn, you should
Just brought it up.
I thought he would have saw that. Yeah, he was asking Serge Ibaka about his shit.
It's me.
I don't even want to have that. I don't usually. Then when you ask me what things we didn't.
See? But that shit got
It's mature fab.
My question that I had was, and I'm sure you've answered this somewhere, but I got to ask you anyway. The infamous looking for a studio line.
Looking for a studio. Oh.
After the control verse.
Oh, after the Kendrick control shit.
I think I it's crazy as I might have tweeted that from the studio. Like, I'm trying to think of the actual moment. Sometimes you gotta play back with the internet too. Like you can't let them have all the fun. Like you know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
I think I might have like even just tweeted that from the studio and like.
I'm looking for
And
a
then
studio.
after, like, I was kind of like, did I let?
Yeah, look at this.
This is how you like. Imagine like you're on your way to way to the studio, and then you like, did I just let the internet push me to go to the studio to respond to something that I don't even know that
Or care about.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I
like
did.
where does this?
Joe gave about 175.
Exactly what I did.
Sure did.
I just cut myself short before, like, you know. And Joe didn't have that. Like it didn't hit him until after.
Yeah.
But it hit me going to the
a
studio.
lot
Like
of people said, Joe,
Don't do it.
I don't think you do it.
Didn't your shit come out like 6 months later too?
Nah.
It was the last one to go though.
Yeah. It was like, all right, we're over this now.
Nah, but other niggas was rapping whack.
Yeah, I just
There were
didn't
some
like
bad
they
responses.
It was some New York
Yeah.
rappers that was responding that I was like, fam, you ain't the one that's supposed to be responding for the city.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so it was a
that
few.
always happens though.
I felt like I had to.
That always happens. It's anytime when it's a So Brooklyn challenge, you know, or like some people start just going and you just be like, but like that's the time we live in. It's not like you're gonna get all the time get the best of the best. You know, back in the days.
So you
A
wasn't
freestyle
feeling the
was-
So West Virginia freestyles? You wasn't feeling those?
Nah, I feel people repping where they from. You know what I mean?
Yo, fam.
But I just
Yo,
don't.
all right. Time out.
I'm just saying. What's the
Yeah.
problem with
Time
them
out.
repping?
Time
If
out
you're from
now.
West Virginia, what's the problem?
Fam.
Rep West Virginia.
You're from
Fam.
Jersey City, like, you know what I mean? Like,
West Virginia's great.
Yeah, I fuck with West
I didn't
Virginia.
say
I've
even
never
West
been there, but I
Virginia's
fuck with
great.
it.
I didn't say that.
No.
I didn't say
But you
that.
saying there's
I didn't
nothing
say
wrong
West
wherever
Virginia.
you
I said,
from,
what's
rap.
wrong with you repping where you from?
No, I get
That's
that.
it.
Man,
I
if
didn't
you don't
say
go outside
West
and get
Virginia.
some toxicity. This nigga is just damn.
Great guy.
I'm glad I waited this long to do this podcast.
Why?
You would have got in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
This is
y'all
a very
guys are
calm
just trying
pod,
to,
too.
just trying to put me in trouble.
Joe Budden.
No, I'm
But
not.
now, old Fab? Oh, man.
Listen, why you fired Jose, man?
Jose fucked your line up. Keep it 100.
Well, I fired Jose. I didn't fire him. I just
Found a nigga that was better.
You just stopped going.
You made it
I
seem
don't know.
like
He just
broke
was
up
kind of
with you.
getting to be really honest.
All right,
I just
don't be
felt like
really
he
honest. I'm
was
just talking
getting
shit.
like emotional as a barber, and I like
No, that's important.
like it was getting a little like
Getting a little weird.
He was getting attached.
I'm just gonna be honest. Like since you asked me, all I could do is be honest. I just felt like he was putting a lot of pressure on me about.
About
He's
what?
like, yeah, like
About your hair.
say I'm doing this podcast. I say, yo, Jose, I need to get a haircut before I go to Joe's podcast. So I won't. But I start running late. Jose, not gonna be able to make it. I'm just gonna go shoot straight to Joe's podcast. Fuck it. I'll take the L of not having a fresh cut or whatever. So he won't say nothing then.
Right.
He won't say nothing at the time. So I'm thinking everything is okay. Later on at some point, when something else happened, yo, you tell me you're gonna come get a haircut and don't come and I don't want to I don't want this to be like we like laughing or joking.
It's not,
Jose.
'cause Jose is my
Jose
man.
is
I love
also-
him.
Jose
Jose is my
That's
guy. I
family.
love him.
I'm laughing at the barber
Joe-
relationship.
But
Listen,
Joe fired him too.
we used to get haircuts from this guy for years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like even down to like checking in with him. I remember, he went away and, he's from Guatemala, I believe, right? And something happened there and, a lot of things had burnt down or something. Like I checked in with him and just make sure he good, make sure he's straight, aside from, cutting as a barber, Jose goes through things. I check in with you. So I get it. And maybe even that what I'm saying was something that triggers into, people's mental health sometimes. I don't know. But sometimes like when that does happen and I can't really deal with it, then I just distance myself. Like it was just too much. Jose, it's not even that deep to me. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't make it because I couldn't make it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now sometimes for another person that might depress them.
Yeah.
So maybe for me to not depress you and for me not to have to deal with the emotional side of this, I just stepped away really. That's it. You know what I mean? I fuck with Jose. Jose, none of this was, some parts of it was jokes, of course, but I fuck with
I was
Jose.
just trying to say a little bit mature fad, make everything like sound for real.
The barber
Shit is real out here. Shit just got real out here.
It's a real relationship.
Got real in the
No, it
last.
is.
Wait, how many years did he cut your hair?
We still on it.
That's a relationship. No, your barber relationship is
Yeah,
a
it's
thing.
a relationship. It was mad years. I don't even know
And the
how
new
many.
barber
That's
gotta
how
get
much
to know
shit
you?
don't be meted. I don't know how many years. Jose would come and be like, it was 6 years, 35 days, and like that's not that deep to me.
Right.
Again, Jose, that was a joke. I don't want to like,
he
you know
know.
what I mean?
He know.
But I know it was years. You know what I mean? Like,
Who do you think is the best rapper in the Triangle Offense?
Okay, now that boy pardon. You pardon now, Rory.
overall,
Nah, just
just bars.
no. I don't want to
Just
get
bars?
categories. Just better rapper. Yeah, bars. Let's go bars.
Me.
I agree.
Paul wiping
you
y'all
dick
up.
eating, first of all. You said Paul what?
Paul wiping y'all up. Paul getting y'all out of here.
Paul can rap.
Paul can rap. Paul is a selfish rapper though. Like he just raps for himself.
What you mean by that?
He just doesn't rap for the sake of
I know exactly
making.
what you mean.
It's just like he just raps on his time when he,
okay,
you know,
okay.
he's just. But he's always been, you know, I always saw the skill in Kane. I think Kane even started rapping from me rapping. You know what I mean? It's like kind of like a little brother seeing you play ball, he play ball. So, you know, for when he actually got good and, you know what I mean, that was like a, you know, proud moment because it was like, yo, your little brother could rap too. And I thought,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But we also are very different as people. So our course of things and how we do things was very different too. Like We even the Desert Storm, that whole like I love the triangle offense, but I didn't want him to ever get attached to the Clue situation because I just felt like I was attached to it. We could build this, you could use this, but you should be at another. Kind of like how the Wu-Tang shit was. You know what I'm saying? Right. Where it was like
different labels.
Yeah. You know what I mean? We're a whole and we're a team, but no. And I also felt like I knew Clue and Desert Storm's focus was on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I didn't want you to get like
jammed up.
And and even with me being there, they kind of gotta like show love because they like, you know, you don't want to disgruntle Fab that you're not taking care of his brother, but they still not gonna do.
It just makes
it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they end up like his management and Clue and them end up having like little issues too, and then that's a issue because now my brother and his team got an issue with Desert Storm, and Desert Storm is who I'm. You know what I mean? It just was a like, you know what I mean? And that's one of the reasons I wanted you to go elsewhere, but they, you know, they made the decision to fuck with Desert Storm.
How do you feel about Hov turning 50?
I think it's great, man.
You got to ask the Brooklyn rappers all of that shit.
I think it's great. Hov is Hov, man. Like Hov has done a lot for our culture. I think, you know what, I think him and Diddy should have did a party together. They both turned 50 within the same probably month or so together. Like if they would have did a joint, in my head that party was supposed to be an amazing, you know, that the two icons of our
that's the rap
hip-hop.
Gala.
That is the rap gala.
That's the rap gala.
Yeah. That would have been one of those. I don't know why nobody.
Shit, they should just do that.
Yeah,
fuck a birthday. Just puff and Hov.
50-50. That's
hard.
And that's a milestone. Didn't Oprah have like a big 50th party?
I'm sure she did.
We weren't invited.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Maul was that on World Star?
I think it was on World Star. Yeah.
See what I'm talking about? I'm talking to the audience. You know what I mean? That was an Entertainment Tonight line that I was supposed to say, but it wasn't for the Joe Budden podcast. Everybody listening was like, Oprah? Who's Oprah?
Yo, on Summertime Shootout 2. Wow, what happened?
Get into it.
Wow, what happened with 4 AM Flex? Like, why wasn't Joe on that? And that was Joe's record.
Damn.
Oh yeah. Now I think about it.
Yeah, I try to start screening these questions for you guys.
Yeah, that's the homie. I want to know.
I think it was a clearance thing. I'm not really sure.
Damn,
Joe, you wouldn't clear it?
Ian ain't clear it?
I'm not really sure.
Joe wouldn't clear his own record.
I asked Joe too for something for it that he never sent me, so I can't remember exactly what it was though.
Damn, Joe.
I'm gonna be honest, I can't remember exactly. It was some kind of.
If it didn't get sent, you didn't send it.
Huh?
If it didn't get sent, you didn't send it.
Oh,
You ain't do it. Don't look at me. Trying to pass the buck.
What?
I don't know what it. I can't remember exactly what it was. Man, it's too far to go. While I'm on the plane, I must go back to the texts of me and Joe. Me and Joe don't text that much, so going back here.
So it's still there?
So it'd be in my text thread. You know what I mean?
Do you have any other Summertime Shootout questions, Maul? Do you guys have any questions that don't have anything to do with Joe, please?
No, well, I would get
you was in the triangle offense?
No, get into Summertime Shootout 3.
All right.
Listening to it, because we talked about it here, we had mixed reviews on it.
I was mad.
Me too.
Parks didn't really like it. Joe didn't like it.
I was mad.
When we first talked about it, I had only listened once. I said it was a few songs, but then I went back and listened again. And it's probably out of the 16, it's probably 9 tracks that I really like.
Right.
Some of it though, like with the Cold Summer intro, I think the intro was hard, but some of the lines you could tell, like, when did you start recording this? Because you said the line about Zion.
Shit. They harped on.
Yeah, I definitely recorded that before the draft. So draft was in June. So.
So you had intentions on this coming out in the summer, or it was just you started recording?
I had intentions of this coming out last winter, to be honest. Before, so that song was actually added this year. It just sometimes the course of things just start, and then once you miss a time slot that you want, you might have to wait until an appropriate time slot again. So once I missed last winter, not just label, but just other things going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I might have committed to something else that I was doing in the project. It didn't fit to drop it at the time or something like that. But that song was a lot of a few of the songs were done just this year, and a few of them were done last year. The craziest part is to me is that the ones that were done before still relate to like a lot that I was going through this year, and I don't know how. It was kind of eerie to me, like that it just lined up that way. And, but some of them we just did. Cold Summer, of course, because of that line. Mm-hmm. But the reason why I left it like that too, because it was just this whole project was a recap of my summers. So it was really how I was thinking at that time. Like sometimes I'm writing, I use that like I was writing from that space, like what I was thinking at that time. Like at that time I was thinking, hoping that the Knicks could get Zion. You know what I mean? And
everybody was.
Of course, you know, once the pick part came, I was like, they're not getting Zion. But my perspective of what I was saying about getting Zion,
I got that.
That still worked. So that was another reason I left it. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's just what you're looking for in a project. You know what I mean? I don't. Some people love it. Some people call it classic. I don't know how to. It's what people
these
like.
Guys, I don't want to hear Fab and whoever the fuck them other niggas was. No disrespect to them, but when I'm listening to Fab, I'm not trying to do Fab and Dirk or Fab and Roddy.
It was just a lot of that sound.
Nah, that Fab, that Roddy record is hard.
No, it is.
That record is hard. And I love Roddy.
I never said it wasn't.
No, but you said you didn't want to hear it.
Me.
But if it's a great record,
no, I don't want to hear it.
Oh, shit, I don't give a fuck who it is. If it's a great record, I don't care who's on it. If it's a great record, I want to hear it.
Well, this project for me was me entering this digital streaming era of music, of how people digest music in this era. Mm-hmm. So for me, mixtapes have
died,
changed.
Oh,
changed. That way of the mixtape from before has died.
Yeah. They're real projects.
Or if it's not dead, it's on the fucking
it's on its way out.
Yeah. So I looked at this project almost like a playlist. A playlist is to me what mixtapes used to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
In this time.
Right.
In that time, of course, it wouldn't have been. But in this time, you look at a playlist as people make a playlist, they throw together sonically a bunch of songs that they want to vibe to it.
Right.
That's the approach that I took with this project, even though it was coming. Now, what I used from the mixtape side of it was me doing, like, say how you do mood music. You already have built and curate a fan base to this whole trilogy or project or series. Right. You know what I mean? So Summertime Shootout 3 is the third of this Summertime Shootout series. Mm-hmm. So let's usher in those curated fans who have already loved. It's the same thing as, you know, Mood or Soul Taste. They already have people who just love that series. I need these people
so you
to
take
come
yourself
digitally.
out of it, kind of.
Huh?
You take yourself out of it, kind of, and build on the brand of the mixtape, not necessarily the Fab.
No,
brand.
I feel like it builds both of them because the people who are digesting the music is one coming from the series already, two the already Fab guys who are just gonna check it out because they want to check out a Fab, and then three there's a whole new audience of those digital people. You know what I mean? There's people.
I don't think that's fair to me as a Fab fan. Honestly, I don't think anything that he's saying is fair to me.
You still get some Fab. You still get some Fab.
There wasn't much Fab.
Huh?
There wasn't that much Fab.
You still getting the Fab.
Hold up.
Yeah.
It wasn't that much Fab on this. Mm-hmm. Great. I loved you and Jada, but it's you and Jada. And
I love that project.
That project is really
I love that
good.
project.
But that's what I want to focus on, because my point is not really contingent on how the music sounds. Because what I'm saying about the new album, I'm saying about the Fab and Jada album too. My point is consistent. As a Fab fan, as a Fabulous fan,
right,
consumer, to go to iTunes and buy Fab, I would like to hear Fab.
What's the last Fab project that you felt like you just got Fab?
Soul Tape. So, what was the last Soul Tape?
Soul Tape 3?
Yes.
All right. So
was that
Summertime
and that was
Shootout?
feature heavy. And it was feature heavy. But it was Fab. It was R&B features.
Features sometimes is a little bit of Fab too, if you really a lot of my projects, they're people that I bring into my world of. Some of them,
I think with the soul tape stuff, it's more you picking beats that you really like. I feel like with the Summertime Shootout, it's more about the sound of now.
but
And I
it
think
is
with the-
that
with the
whole
Tinks-
series though. You have to
Yeah,
look at
of
the
course, of
whole
course.
series.
That's
It's
why
not
I'm
just
more-
3. So Summertime Shootout is a series,
absolutely.
and all the music in that series
Is
favors
from-
each other. Just
yeah.
like Soul Tapes, all the music in that series favors
And I
each
think
other.
just for me, I'm more of a soul tape Tink
Right.
type Fab fan.
Even
I-
Tink, even There's No Competition, that was more traditional mixtape.
Yeah,
Fab.
of course.
Freestyles, like you know what I mean? That
Yeah.
the mixtape has changed. Mixtapes now almost are like albums for people.
They are.
They're
They're albums.
original
They're
songs.
albums.
Nobody's freestyling over anybody's
They're albums.
stuff.
But the last time you did, it was a moment, and that was in recent years where, it was still a dead thing. But when you just started popping out, what was that? Every week with
Yeah,
like
the Friday
Friday
night
yeah, like,
freestyle.
what happened with that?
Man,
But that was
man.
because it was a void. There's a happen. So
Yeah.
that's when I tapped in and said,
shit, it's
"Let's
still
do
a
this
void.
because nobody's doing it anymore."
And that was
Nobody's doing it. You should do it again.
Yeah,
You was
because
smoking
it's
that.
died. Like, you know what I mean?
It was
Like
over, yeah.
it was
That
a
shit was
moment, and that's why I think people enjoyed it. You know what I mean? I think people enjoyed. I tapped in saying like nobody's doing this. Let's drop. I came to Clues all over the place. Clue. Let's do these freestyles every Friday. Bring back your ad libs and you know what I mean. Give it that
Yeah.
nostalgic
Yeah.
feel and what's the name. I'm gonna do over '90s beats. That whole feeling, and I think it is evolved. I feel like Flex's freestyles kind of evolved from that a little bit too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just in the
That's
way
fair.
that he usually picks '90s beats and just gives that platform for people to freestyle like that. And I think other radio shows did it too, but like at that time, nobody was doing that. Like nobody was just for
Self-trial
the
for a little
sport
bit.
of hip hop. Even rappers down to themselves, like, what am I doing this for? Like, it was, for me, I didn't get nothing except for people enjoying it every Friday. You know what I'm saying? And that was the energy of that. Like, you know what I mean? But like how you said, why is it not like I can't do that forever? Like, you know what I mean? Like, even then, it gets stale. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could re-energize it at some point.
Yeah.
But like
After a while, it's
after a
corny.
while, it was
Yeah.
like, all right, we did 10, 12 of them. Let's just slap it together, give it to people, and let them listen to it that way. But we're not gonna keep
No,
know,
absolutely.
I feel you.
I get that.
week 75 of Freestyle Friday. But
Alright.
I think feature wise, I think each series I play into that. Soul Tape had features, of course. Joe was on Soul Tape. You know what I mean? So there is features there. He was on Soul Tape 2, I believe.
Yeah,
Two,
true.
yeah.
And Soul Tape 2 has some features. J. Cole, Pusha T, Cassie, Trey Songz, Troy Ave, Wale, Tiana, Joe. And what's that? That's 12 songs, and that's 7 songs with features, and 5 with none. So it wasn't as feature heavy as Summertime Shootout was, but that whole series I was pushing to, especially part 3, I'm pushing to another audience.
Right.
Got you.
So, and then also with me making it as a playlist versus just like its own disc or whatever,
Yeah.
that was another thing where features were important to me.
Because these are less features on the soul tapes, are you more comfortable with that, this sound, rather with the Summertime Shootout? You kind of go
It's-
with what the sound is and want the features because it may not really be your comfort zone?
No, I believe those people helped that sound. You know what I mean? They're of this time and that sound. So that's why I included them in there. Soul Tape, I don't need people to make that sound.
Exactly, yeah.
The,
I think
the
that's your
beat,
shit.
the beats kind of make the Soul Tape mood of that project.
Yeah, the-
you know what I
the
mean?
samples are
the
the
samples.
features. That's the features.
So there, I might sprinkle in who per song or per topic might
Whatever
work.
sounds right, yeah.
But I don't need these kind of, and the songs that I didn't need people on, like Bombs or Cold Summer, like those are, or Insecure. These is songs that I didn't need them for that. But everything else, the features kind of complement what I was saying about playlists, the music that's going on in this era. I'm not of this era. I'm transitioning into this era. I'm not a 2019 rapper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of to my point of, is that why you picked the features here? Because it may not be the sound that you came up on or did most of your career in. So that
Yeah,
was
definitely
kinda,
not. But I still think I catered to. I don't think I forced anything that I wasn't comfortable with. There's songs that I did that I didn't make.
Well, no, I think a lot of the R&B rap period comes from you.
Right.
Like I think you influenced a lot of that period.
Even the feature of R&B, like that's been my whole career. That's been my singles more than my, you know what I mean? So I've always even, if I got some R&B really going, I'll do something street just to
Balance
run
it out.
along, to balance it out.
I guess
I've
that's
always
what
did
my
that. I've
issue
had a
was.
mixtape just if my So Into You, if I'm doing So Into You, let's do a mixtape or something on the side, just so I'm catering to both fanships.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've always had radio
For sure.
songs.
It was
you know
always
what
just
I'm
a little
saying?
more balanced, I guess, than this project was to me, personally. It was still a good project. Like, there's no whack music on there. It's
So do
just-
you think Summertime Shootout 2 and 1 pull one of those? Are those?
I feel
in
like
the
they're a
same
little
vein?
more balanced.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see Summertime Shootout track list.
This is one.
Great screen,
Oops.
man. Just said oops. No, I mean, I just felt on Summertime Shootout 3, it felt like a lot of them may have been...
Yo, you on Wi-Fi?
Yeah, right?
You good over there?
I feel like a lot of them maybe have been, this was the beat and the hook was already there, and then I put my 16 in. And I think you put a lot of thought into your mixtapes, and it doesn't ever feel like that. This was the first time I felt like on some records I was like, oh, he just threw 16 in there. It was a record that already existed.
Some of them were, to be honest. Some of them weren't. Some of them were built.
Can you?
And that happens. Though that happens with people.
Yeah,
Oh no,
that's
it
common.
happens
Yeah.
more than none. I mean, most people do that.
For the summer, real one, doing it well. Tell your friends. This is very feature heavy as well, but probably just didn't feel the way y'all are saying y'all feel it. But it's very feature heavy. For the summer, there's Motivation and The Plug. There's 3 songs that don't have anybody on it. Some of the features.
Fab, knock it off. Nobody's mad at a Weeknd feature. Nobody is mad at Trey Songz and Nicki Minaj. Jazzy, you do real good at finding new talent. Shout out to Jazzy. Nobody
fuck
was
with
mad
Jazzy.
at Bryson
She's
Tiller.
super.
Rich Homie Quan is amazing. So not too many people are mad at him either. And from there, you can do whatever the fuck you want. And that's just me with me reading.
So
half.
you were mad at the features on part 3. You don't respect those A Boogie, Meek Mill, Lil Durk, Tory Lanez.
I don't think he said he didn't respect
Nah,
them. He just
I fuck with them.
No, not respecting like
Yeah,
you
I
don't
fuck
respect
with all
the
of
person. Like
Right.
I'm respect the collaboration. I would say, you don't think that those were good collaborations for me in this year. The also those features that you was just looking at were in whatever year that
I know,
was.
yeah,
that
yeah,
came
yeah.
out. So they weren't.
Well, Fab, that's why I'll be
20
honest.
yards,
I'll
I
be
think.
honest with you. I mean, it is sometimes it is difficult to judge you because you have been, and not to sound like a
Because
dick
I'm a
rider.
man of many. Nah,
Nah, but you have, and we say it all the time here. You have transitioned through generations seamlessly. Like,
that's not easy to do.
I know
We
that.
talk about it on this podcast a
So
lot.
when you do something that appears a certain way to me, I don't rush to judge it because you're better at that than me.
Right. Okay.
So this is Joe's opinion on like a lot of these under 25 type of artists that like my son would put me on to.
Right.
I grew up with you.
Right.
Not grew up, but we same fucking age, but you know what I mean. So I just separate the two. So I guess those other artists I feel like are in the same peer group. So I look at it different.
Okay. They are, but that's also one of the reasons that
That you do
I
it.
do. Yeah.
Can you tell me how that looks like? Because you said that earlier. This is me transitioning into the next generation, which I guess everybody's gonna have to do that in a month or two. But what does that look like to you in your head?
What does
You transitioning into whatever music is about to do after 2020, 21, 22.
Well, I'm not transitioning myself. I'm transitioning, of course, with this project. my next project may be nothing like this.
No, I didn't mean with this project.
So as far as me musically?
In the future.
I want to continue to grow my sound as it's also expressing what I'm going through and things that I think most of my music was just done in a hip hop space of me just
going in.
It was about being it was just about being a dope rapper. It wasn't really
deep
all the time, retrospective or like telling my side of the story or, creating a narrative. I think I want to do that a little bit more.
I would like to hear that.
And,
I would too.
Yeah. I think that's the evolution of Fab.
Have you ever thought about doing a project with like a single producer, like one producer?
Yeah.
Who would you like to do that with?
I don't know. But I
would
think,
like to hear that.
I think that is another vanity. I want to do 1, 2 in this digital and EP and all of that kind of stuff era that you have the, even if I do 6 songs with somebody or, the thing like the Kiss thing, you know what I mean? I think more of those can come about.
I think I told you.
Talked in a lot of things about doing one with Pusher or Dave East or whoever.
Yeah,
you know
years
what I mean?
ago
Like,
I told
think
you
you can
doing
do
more with
those.
Ryan Leslie. I
remember that was in the
Man.
past.
That would have been.
Man.
That was years ago.
That was
D&D, I told you that.
And that we actually was really like locking in on it where Ryan Leslie would produce. But you know what the element of that was? It was a Fab blend good with R&B thing. So it was going to be Ryan Leslie producing it, Fab doing a rap, and then each song we would bring in a R&B guy, a Neo,
Got you.
Bryson Tiller, you know what I mean? Whoever the person was, that's what the project was to consist of.
All right, well, call Ryan Leslie, nigga.
I just saw Ryan last night.
We still like this idea.
Yeah, right?
I just saw Ryan last night.
How is he?
Yeah, how's he doing?
He's good.
Yeah.
He good. I had a little dinner. He stopped by the dinner and just chopped it up with me. He's
Yeah, my
he's got
phone
this-
was off last night, I think. That's probably why.
you don't really go to
That's probably
dinners
why.
like that though, man.
See?
You know how certain people you invite to certain things
Yeah.
like because you know they're gonna
Just
come or you know
not gonna
they're
come.
not gonna come. Pause.
Yeah.
You are pushing a narrative right now, and I'm a snitch. Because I felt the way around Thanksgiving that nobody invited me to a Friendsgiving. Mm-hmm. But Fab was having a Friendsgiving.
Did he invite you?
Yes, he did.
Oh, that's a good friend.
Nah, not really, because he was doing like a content piece, but it was still going to be food there, so I was coming. And Fab is my man. Right? So
That's
wait.
the kind of Friendsgiving I knew that he would be a part of.
If it was content involved?
Content
yeah.
and just discussion.
Content, discussion,
love,
talking
food,
shit.
Yeah.
food.
But wait, so I
talking,
felt
that's-
really good that Fab invited me to a Friendsgiving and nobody else had. So,
Wait, did this come out?
So I went and got
No,
let me tell my story. So I went and got a manicure. You can't go to Fab's house unmanicured.
Yeah, and you got to reach for food. People say
Yeah,
nails,
come on. I did that, and I called him, and he canceled it. He canceled the Friendsgiving.
Or maybe he didn't
And
and,
didn't.
just didn't want you to go. Maybe it's still coming out.
All right, well, he told me it was canceled. Anyway, Fab, you have to react to this.
Okay.
That's the
This is my
reaction.
reaction.
Okay. You have it.
Fine, I was hurt.
All right. Cool.
He hit me about it and I was like, Def Jam just postponed it. One, I wanted this piece to, of course the project was coming out Black Friday, so I wanted to do this content piece where we gathered some folks and had some discussions and topics thrown at the table where either, Friendsgiving could be drinking, eating, what's the name, or even just preparing and just that's just set a setting, and I felt like that would have been dope. And two, more having like some of the conversations that needed to be had in our culture, you know what I mean, in our hip hop, different perspectives of hip hop artists or R&B artists or whoever we put this, athletes, whoever. I just wanted to have that. You know what I mean? I feel like at a Friendsgiving, that's a place where, talks happen, whether they serious or joking, or I'm sure it would have been some jokes, and I chose a funny guy. So I'm sure, we would have been joking around too, but we would have had some points in there. And
for sure.
so, maybe the Friendsgiving setting didn't work, but I would definitely love to still do it, and we do it in another.
Here's a question that you don't have to answer. Do you believe that LeBron A&R 2 Chainz' album?
I believe Bron is. Listen, I believe Bron really takes in albums. Like he really like listens to them.
Yeah.
So with 2 Chainz, seeing that via social media, why not you come in and beforehand?
Now I see where
listen to it.
I see where Choosy comes from. Now this nigga chooses words good.
Now you,
You can see Fab in his head
that's
like,
what I think. Do I think he went through the? Do I think he was traveling in the studio with him? No. But
Do you think he sent a beat over like, yo, Chrissy Webb did this one?
he might have sent him a song. He might have sent him a song or sent him a beat.
What do you think about?
Sent him a song or beat. I don't know if the A&R title was too strong, but he might have sent him a song or beat for his approval.
Fabulous sport.
Okay.
I will not allow you to. Maybe the A&R.
So what do you think about his idea that he posted when Bron said, all right, we're going to put out 12 records. We're going to hold 2 and then put 2 out later and call it the bonus album.
Who said that? Bron?
LeBron.
That's
what
that's
Bron
Bron
said that that's what LeBron. Look. Look. Yeah. Hey, and I don't want to laugh too hard because when LeBron listened to my album, I was hyped. So
yo, listen, man. Fuck this. I'm gonna keep. Listen, I love LeBron.
Oh no, you
but this shit is
don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
I do love
You hate
No, you
LeBron
don't.
James.
I love LeBron as an
you
athlete.
don't.
I do.
Oh,
I
as
think he's one of the greatest players
Not as
ever.
a Laker though.
Even as a Laker, I love him as a Laker. I don't think he should ever win. But
I don't think he should be on the Lakers.
Yeah, but he's playing great. But I just think it was crazy for him to go to LA.
The
But
greatest player ever should be on
he
on
gotta
the
stop.
Lakers.
He gotta stop this hip hop A&R shit though.
You
Like, he
get
has
more.
to stop. Like I hate
Why?
it.
Wait, why can't he like music?
I'm not no. Every athlete listens to music. Everybody listens to music.
But every athlete ain't LeBron. Don't do
But
that.
but it's just that some of this shit just
He got the
looks,
ear.
But it looks so
His
forced
ear
and,
is
like,
He's a
different.
fake.
historian.
You know how we say Royce got that ear? Like LeBron got that ear.
Bro, it just some of it looks so forced and fake. That's the only thing I don't like about
Would you let LeBron A&R your next song or two off your next project?
I would let him. I would send LeBron to see what his musical. I don't. But here's the thing. It's really about if you respect LeBron's ear enough to dictate what you should do or not. That's more important than me than like 2 Chainz sending Bron. So if Bron said, nah, I'm not feeling that, do you say, all right, Bron's not feeling it, so it's not
Man, you hang up on bro. Just talking about
That's what I'm saying. So
If you
your
don't go
respect.
guard that
That's
pick
what,
and roll,
but I would
nigga.
send Bron music to check out.
Of course you would.
listen to it, yeah.
But not to
But if he hits you
send
back to my,
his,
yo.
his red lines.
Yeah, like yo,
Take this one off,
Take
this
your
one
third
off.
up.
Yo, the keys, bring the keys down just a little bit on
That's
this
what
one.
I'm saying.
All the little ducks is
Wait a
nice,
minute.
nigga.
When I didn't like the
need a
LeBron
different
9,
stand.
did I tell you that?
That's what I'm saying. Like once Bron send it back, like
LeBron
yo,
11s to me was like, you know what I mean? But nah.
Yo, that's funny. I ain't tell you the soul on that. Yo, why your security stand there? We did something. What happened, man? I felt the way that you sent your security in here, man.
I didn't send him in. I asked him a question 5-10 minutes ago. That's it. I didn't send him nowhere.
No, I meant when he came and searched the joint.
No.
But I guess that's like
He's doing his job.
Celebrity.
You mean his
That's
job
what I was
title?
walking into
wait.
because sometimes my friend calls me and doesn't let me know that. You could text and be like, "Yo, we about to call you." You did that, I think, the next time. Like, yo, we about to call you for the podcast. But the first time, it was just like, "Hello." Yeah, so we all here. Like, I don't know what y'all were talking about before it,
Yeah, we wasn't talking
after
about shit.
it.
Yo, you know what's
That's
funny?
the scary part.
This was funny, and Rory recently just reminded me 2 seconds ago that when we had Nikki on, and Nikki's a fucking megastar, so whatever the fuck she want to do, you get it. So we had to do she had hospitality. That's my first time I ever heard that before, like having hospitality set up. So they came set up
Because you never
grades,
even had a rider.
cheese, crackers. Listen, I've never sold records. They had grapes and cheese and crackers and cereal and Wheaties and all this
It's
shit.
just what they're accustomed to, I guess.
No,
Yeah.
she
A
had
lot of
full
times
meal
as an
in
artist, you don't even touch the shit. You go in there.
Well, that's what
it feels nice that, you know what I mean, somebody
Hey.
took the time to
She didn't touch on that
prepare
shit.
this.
She didn't go in that room that much.
Can't go anywhere
as
near
the
it.
person that prepared it, you'd be like, you don't want an M&M or nothing? Like,
Nah.
damn.
No.
You ain't gonna take a water? Nothing?
It's funny.
Y'all say y'all wanted 12 Essentia
No, some of the riders
chilled
we get
at
fam.
68-degree
No,
waters.
it'd be like
take
baked chicken that feed 15, and it just be they just walk in, get on stage, get right back in the car. It's like, fam, I just ordered 15
if you're
plates
the
of baked
prepared
chicken.
person, you kind of like, they didn't even touch none of this shit. But as an artist, me being on the other side, coming in and having the option,
It feels good,
Yeah.
that's also part of it, I guess, too.
Are you excited to perform at Barclays Center for Duce Palooza if you even know you're on the bill?
I do know. I seen a flyer. I didn't know when it was or anything. I don't keep up with that kind of stuff.
Fab, by the way, I didn't think you
First
knew.
of all, too, when
I
you're in
didn't think
press
you knew.
promo run, you kind of like
Trying to
wind
plug
up.
some
Yeah,
shit. It's like,
right.
hey, Rory.
I slipped it in there.
But
That's
yeah,
nice.
I mean, it's always a good time, man. Duce is family. The Palooza show is always good energy.
We had catering in Boston for you
People
that
are
one
drunk.
time.
You had catering in there?
No, we didn't. No.
Definitely didn't. I was about to say.
It was melted
I thought
ice.
you were just lying, but I thought you were saying you're joking now. Some lies are disguised as jokes.
I-
you know what I mean?
Totally
Stay
lying.
woke.
If
you know?
Fab is doing this Barclay shit, I would attend, but I wasn't going to that shit.
Fab was
But
on the
I-
bill.
I-
Cam, Jimmy.
Wait, what?
Just Swizz. It's a nice
Oh,
meal.
it's kind
The
of
Locks. The Locks
definitely
is
New
on there
York
too.
catered then.
Yeah.
Oh no, we'll actually have food for y'all.
You said
That
you
Boston
had
show, no.
Fab,
It's Cam,
Jimmy, and the Locks.
The Locks and Swizz and Just.
I'm in there.
All right, now
Afro B if you're into that.
I gotta go now.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
At one point too, I was going around seeing, like the artists that we grew up listening to. Like I was going to their shows. I went to a Ray and Ghost show. I went to one that was unfortunate was I was set up to go to a Mobb Deep show and Prodigy passed.
Rest in peace.
So that was one I was just like, damn, you know what I mean? Because I also wanted to go see, like I've even
'Cause he
did
passed when they
shows
was
and like,
doing
but I've
Yeah,
never
fuck.
been in their mix, like you know what I mean, their fanship, their people who
Just-
know their
just a
songs
Mobb
word
Deep
for
show.
word. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
just that's what I wanted to do.
Me-
you know what I mean?
me
Not be on
neither.
the same show with them, and it's a
Right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
you know what I mean? They've even came out on my sets before, you know what I mean? But I was like, all right, as a fan, I've never seen a Mobb Deep show, a Raekwon and Ghost show, just people that we had grew up
I saw a
on.
Mobb Deep MOP show one time. The shit was, I felt unsafe.
Sounds like a stressful environment.
It was
think,
great.
I think we had a gig on Governor's Island or maybe one of the Rock the Bells. I don't remember where the gig was. And as we were walking to whatever the stage Slaughterhouse was performing on, we were passing a Mobb Deep stage as they had just were ending a set and they were ending with Shook One. And
You were shook?
it was like, what?
He was one of the ones.
Yeah, you were one of the ones.
Only Slaughterhouse got put in these positions where you had to perform after
Shook one.
Shook Ones, Kanye, niggas can't tell me nothing. Just like,
Oh, that's a rough record to follow.
Yeah.
fam.
Either one of those
You
records is tough.
can't perform after Kanye.
Yeah.
Can't
tell,
tell
no.
me nothing.
The
At an
energy,
NEA
where's the energy going? Like the crowd, they at the humongous high.
Yo,
and
y'all want to
they
hear some
like-
raps?
All right, y'all ready to get pumped up? No, nigga, we pumped. we been pumped. that Kanye shit, that was our shit.
Y'all ready
What
for
you
some
got?
bars? You got four
Word.
of the
metaphors.
greatest in the game. They like
Lyrical miracle. Oh,
All right, listen. I do have one more question. How is, and I'm not shitting on Def Jam because I'm trying to grow and evolve. But how is your relationship with them today?
it's good. It's good. It's a new regime over there. I think with Paul and his staff. There's a few people there who've been there for a while that I still have relationship with. But even just seeing it change, it's just a new relationship that you have to develop.
Nurture.
And and it's like having a business partner where now you go do business somewhere else and you got a new business partner, but it's still under Def Jam. You know what I mean? So it's just different people, different faces. But I always looked at it I've been signed my whole career, but I always figured I'm my first label. I gotta do what I gotta do
Do
first.
everything yourself.
I never depend on them.
Right.
Maybe
anyone
that's
on a major should think that way.
Yeah.
I should be running this.
you
first
have
and
to because
foremost.
I think they're spread out. They have multiple artists to
Interests.
deal with, and it's work for them. You know what I mean? So it's also a 9 to 6 or whatever. Some stay longer than that, not to disrespect anybody, but you know what I mean? It's also their way of life of living and working. So with me, it's not
life.
just it's, my shit is when I wake up to when I go to sleep. You know what I mean? And even it's still running for me probably even when I'm sleeping. So that's why I always had that approach. You know what I mean? I even have that approach with management. You know, Rock Nation is my management, but I still want somebody internally that's managing for me, that's connected to me. That company is still a company. You know what I mean? It could be sold, it could be you could be dropped, you could be, you know what I mean? So you still have to have your circle.
So
Were-
even
You know what I
Were
mean?
you at the last Rock Nation brunch?
I don't think I went to that one.
Damn, I want to know.
I went to the New
you
York
saw
one. I didn't
Rory
go to that.
propose on the grass.
Nah.
it was nice. I was gonna ask.
It was a
with
good
that,
brunch though.
It was a good time. I was
I
gonna
don't
ask
know
with
what
that
I was
thought
doing.
though.
I was like booked or something. I was tight that I didn't go to it though.
It was a good time.
I just felt like it was good energy there.
It was.
It always looks like it.
Yeah, no, it was a really good time. But with that thought, do you think you could just move independently at this point in your career, rather than do the major?
off of there?
I guess so. I mean,
Because I think when it comes to you putting albums out, it be you. I don't think the label does much. I think you do all the work, just from the relationships you have and being savvy on the internet. I think you do it all. In my
Yeah.
opinion, I'm not
Where
there.
is
yeah,
the
at this point,
compliment
I do
meter?
a lot of the groundwork, but I wouldn't take anything from Def Jam or Rock Nation too, because I feel like it's a
Group effort.
No, I'm
a
talking about
group
the label,
effort.
not
You know what I
so
mean?
much
It's a
rock
team effort that
management.
we always-
I know rock management does, but
even certain things that probably just seem like me, even stuff to post and different, like, you know what I mean? Sometimes that stuff gets into you. I don't research, dude. I can't research Spotify information and like I got other shit to worry about, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I credit Def Jam and Rock Nation for, you know, assisting me and helping me look like I'm, you know what you're saying too, because some of those things are things that we do as a team effort. You know what I mean?
You're not closing the Soul Tape chapter, are you? Oh, don't do that. Wow.
No, I hate to talk about projects and.
But I didn't ask you if one was coming. I just said,
No, but
are
if
you
I say
closing it?
either answer, if I say it's closed, then everybody's like, oh, and that becomes a thing. And then if I say it's open, it's like, all right, so what are you doing? Just that, you know what I mean? I hate this. There's no anticipation in this era. There's like when you speak on it,
It has to happen.
It has to
Instant
drop.
gratification.
You know, when's it
Yeah,
dropping?
yeah.
What are you know what I mean? So it's like
it's true.
it's hard to speak
You're
on
right.
things in
It's true.
vaguely and like it could happen. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because they don't respect it, and then I'll get trolled, and then
Yeah.
nobody likes to be
But
trolled.
we don't want to keep you no longer, man. We got to.
Yeah, I got a flight.
Yeah.
We
I got
had
a
it.
flight
We
to
had it. We
catch.
had it. Art Basel.
I'm ready to Atlanta first, and then I'm going to Art Basel.
We're gonna fuck with Ruggs.
Yeah. Shout out Ruggs.
Shouts Ruggs.
Ruggs is my brother.
That's my guy. Shout out to
yeah,
Ruggs.
shout out to Rux.
All right. Well. Listen.
Thank you,
You
man.
guys like Atlanta? What's your favorite cities
I love
to
Atlanta.
travel to?
I'm a Houston guy.
Houston.
Toronto.
Houston.
I like Toronto too. I fuck with Atlanta though. I'll
I
take
like-
Atlanta
I like
over
Atlanta
LA.
a
I like
lot.
Atlanta.
I like
LA.
Atlanta a lot.
I like
LA.
Atlanta. Atlanta's
I like the
high
Bay.
on my list.
I
like the
used
Bay.
to love the strip club scene in Atlanta, but it's changed a little bit for me. I'm not
It
as
has. Everyone ran down there. That's why it became too popular.
The
Girls
thing
are
about
stripping on
Atlanta
IG now.
is you could. It's nice in Atlanta. I can't lie. It's nice in
It
Atlanta.
is.
Atlanta's
Real nice.
It's a nice time.
Houston and Atlanta.
I don't know if
are,
I could live there.
I couldn't live there.
Remember when everybody was like trying to move there?
I think they still are.
They still
No, it's still
cheap
a
as shit.
Yeah, no, I mean
We about
like
to move this
artists
podcast.
and like you know what I
Yeah,
mean. But
no,
like
no,
I
yeah.
was like, it's not a place that I really want to live.
I
but
still
it's a
like living
good-
where it's cold sometimes, but if I was gonna move, Atlanta would be nice because you can still work there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's still the
Well,
business.
what's your favorite city to visit?
Probably between
Are you gonna move to
LA.
LA?
I don't want to move to LA though either. I would share time back and forth. I would do that, but I don't want to like only reside in LA.
Yeah, me either.
Okay.
All right.
I'm cool.
I don't know if
Listen,
I'm
man.
too New York or I mean New York is out there, don't get me wrong. I feel like my stature is so New York. Like it's you associate New York to Fab. I don't know if
sure.
you lose that when you move, but I think a little bit you do.
Yeah, a little bit. I would say a little bit.
I think
See,
because it was
a
a
lot of
time
New
that I
Yorkers
looked at
changed
French
right there.
very New York, but I don't look at him like you just look at him as an artist now. I don't look at him as like
That's
a
'cause
New
he-
York staple artist
That's because
anymore.
he went to Egypt for 7 years. Like he just bounced.
But do you understand what I'm saying? Like you
I know
looked
what
at
you're
French
saying.
at one point,
I know.
like he He
was
embodied
super New York. But he evolved.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess,
He
I mean, I still
evolved.
do
He
because I
evolved.
was here when he was going nuts with the mixtapes. But I can see how, to the world, he doesn't look
Damn,
like
it's
the Bronx
Yo,
artist.
hearing Fab talk, now I get it, man. I get it. Now I understand now. With it. It's fucked up. It feels like I'm putting you in a box. Like I'm looking for a certain Fab or a certain Fab music.
I think we all do that.
Yeah,
listening
you accept
to you-
French's growth, but you don't want to.
No, I don't. I've never listened to French again.
Yeah, okay.
I have never listened to French Montana
He
again.
has to catch a flight, so let's wrap this up.
Oh, okay. And French album is dropping this Friday.
Yeah, it
and
is.
that's not
Oh,
true,
word?
because I am going to listen to French.
Yeah,
I'm
come
going to
on.
listen to French album. I listened to last time. French makes good albums.
I
His
do.
singles, I don't.
Yeah.
See what happened when you move out?
French is nice.
All right, listen, Fab, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
I
Appreciate
appreciate
you,
you. This has been worth my 5-year wait.
Man,
Yeah, I appreciate
Maul, I told you it was gonna happen, right?
it. No, you did. You did. Almost a year to the date. I respect
You
that.
see what I'm saying?
When y'all was in Brooklyn. What y'all was doing
No,
in
we was
Brooklyn?
at Deuce Blues in Hammerstein. And
What
we
y'all,
went out
what y'all
after
did
that.
after when y'all went out?
Went to eat shit.
Probably just ate, right?
That was it.
Yo, Fab, thank you. Hold on, let me hit
Appreciate
the applause button for my guy. What'd you say?
It seems like a conversation that can run all day.
Oh, for sure.
It could.
But I can't.
Love, man. Peace,
Appreciate
travel
you.
safe. Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend.
Loso.
All right.
Who's gonna bust the poem?
Come on, man.
Come on, Mo.
Got
What
us,
you
man.
got? You got the bars?
He's not a writer. He's a
Some-
fighter
give-
for
give us some
himself
out-
and others.
Give us some outro music, Rory. Come on, man. Give me something to talk to.
Give me something.
You know what I mean? I need some background music, man.
Right.
I'm not gonna go Acapulco on them.
Nah, you can't do that.
Got you, King.
Yes, King. Yes, King. It was a good episode, fellas.
It was
enjoyed
cool.
I want to thank Fab for coming through. He kept his word. He told me.
sure.
He told me last year he would come, and it's almost been exactly a year. So,
Yeah, that's nice.
shouts to Fab.
Shouts to Fab.
Again, this weekend, where are we? Baltimore, Philly.
Baltimore and Philly. Then we're in New York, December 19th,
And Palooza is when?
December 13th.
Okay.
Fab will be there. Jim Jones, Cameron.
Yeah, I might have to-
The
I might have
Lox,
to make an appearance.
Swizz,
I'm coming.
Just
I'm gonna have to make an
Afro B,
appearance.
a bunch of other great DJs. I might pop up. You never know.
I mean, that's if depending on how you
I
feel.
might touch the stage. Baisley might touch the stage. Never know what surprises we have.
It's always a
just
surprise.
just putting together a nice little set on the low too. With some
dope.
surprise shit.
That should be a good night.
Yeah.
I'm definitely try to make it out for that one.
Yeah, we out.
All right, well,
Hopefully you can have another conversation with Fab about coming on the podcast in 2020, a year after.
2021.
probably won't happen until 2021, but yeah, we'll have a conversation. All right, well, remember life is a test. Hope you pass, and if you didn't study, well, then that's your ass.
That's right.
Like that poem.
Yeah, that's good.
Like that poem better. It's quicker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see you on the next one.
And if you think she's a hoe, she probably is.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Just get to the point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck it, man. We out, man.
New Joe Budden.
Is there an echo on that one?
Oh, he